nice thing to be able to do for ourselves.
There's one other rated matchup in Class 4A. It finds 4th-ranked Lewis Central visiting 7th-ranked Winterset. Top-ranked North Scott visits Mount Pleasant. It's number 2 Cedar Rapids Xavier at Oskaloosa. Class 5A, there is one rated matchup. It finds 7th-ranked Cedar Rapids Prairie at number 9 Linn-Mar. Also in Class 5A, top-ranked Cedar Rapids Kennedy is at Dubuque Hempstead. Number 2 Southeast Polk hosts Cedar Rapids Jefferson. And 3rd-ranked Ankeny is at home against Des Moines Lincoln. This weekend, all the pairings will be set for next week's playoffs. That's all for the Scouting Report. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Todd Kim.
Top-notch automotive owners Jerry and Jason Mura can help with all your auto repair needs, from AC repair to transmission rebuilds, engine replacement, steering, suspension diagnostics, and more. Call 712-546-7430 or stop by Top-Notch Automotive, 1600 18th Street Southwest, Lamars.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
This is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
We are excited to support our area football teams. Exit Realty Midwest Lamars. Online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Gehlen football playoff broadcast sponsors include Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon, Pizza Ranch in Lamars, Park Place Estates, MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment and Tire, Holzman Concrete Division, Lolly's Eastside, Lamar's Knights of Columbus.
Campbell's Lawn and Landscape is a proud supporter of local athletics. Hard work and determination is what leads to success, and just like the team, Campbell's Lawn and Landscapes believes the same with their business. Give them a call today at 540-5434.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamars today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamars, a new way to view insurance.
It's now time for high school football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Kraft looks to throw. He lobs it up over the right sideline. Found Keaton Bonderson down the sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Gehlen Catholic.
High school football.
Looking for the end around right side, and that play gets blown up.
With all the action, here's KLEM Sports Director Daniel Versteeg.
Live from Bob Evans Field in Logan, Iowa, we welcome you to the opening round of the Class A 2021 football playoffs here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM, and online at KLEM1410.com. Tonight, your Gehlen Catholic Jays come down to Logan, Iowa to take on the third-ranked team in Class A football, the Panthers of Logan-Magnolia. Good evening, everyone. Daniel Versteeg with you live from Logan here on KLEM as Gehlen Catholic makes only their second postseason appearance under seventh-year head coach Jeremy Schindler, and this is the second time since the first time since 2017 that the Jays have made the playoffs. And before that, most recent playoff appearance was 2011. So this is somewhat uncharted territory for the Jays, who come into tonight's contest with a 5-3 record. They finished 4-2 in Class A District 1, earning the third of 4 automatic bids into the postseason out of Class A District 1. Their opponent, well, no slouch, definitely on the other side of the field. The third-ranked team in the state of Iowa, Logan-Magnolia, comes into tonight's contest with a 7-1 record. They are 5-1, and they earned the second of the 4 automatic bids out of Class A District 8. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, this is a one-loss team that's third-ranked in the state that earned the second of the 4 automatic bids out of their district. Something doesn't really add up. Well, yeah, their only other loss came to Woodbury Central, who was a top 5 team at the time. They lost to the Wildcats by 5 in Mobile back in week 2. Since then, it has been Logan-Magnolia's season. They have won 6 ball games in a row coming into tonight's contest, and not many of them have been close. They have been dominating opponents this season. The only couple of games that were within 2 scores, the game at IKM Manning and the game at Tri-Center. When they're at home, they are dominant, and they have been averaging well over 40 points a ball game here in Logan on their home turf. They won 40-14 in week 1. Week 3, they put up 51 against Westwood. They put up 47 against Missouri Valley, and then they ended out the regular season with a 41-0 shutout of Lawton Bronson last week. So this is a Logan-Magnolia offense, as you're going to hear Coach Schindler talk about, that is very successful. And what they do well, they like to run the football. They like to run the football and run the football some more. It's very similar to some of the teams that Gehlen's played out of Class A District 1. Think Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Think Akron Westfield. Well, Akron threw a lot. They like to run, though, with Ian Blau. MMCRU like to run the football. South O'Brien like to run the football. Think of some of these teams, and you're going to see that here tonight with Logan-Magnolia. Now, they run a wishbone offense. You're going to see the 2 split backs in the backfield, fullback right behind the quarterback, and that fullback is the guy that everybody's paying attention to. That's Mr. Gavin McGuire, and on the season he has rushed for over 1,100 rushing yards. He is the 5th best running back in the state of Iowa Class A football this season. And he's about to prove it here tonight. But he's not the only one that makes that offense tick. Either one of the split backs in the backfield of that wishbone can make things happen. Dylan Oviatt has 4 rushing touchdowns, 330 rushing yards. Brody West has over 500 rushing yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. Gavin McGuire is just a sliver of that great ground game, and it's with the split backs in the backfield. It is also with their wide receiver, Carter Edney, who sometimes makes a play in the ground game. This Logan-Magnolia offense, again, like I mentioned, has been dominant on their home turf, has been tough. Well, they've had some tough luck on the road. Their only big performance offensively came against AHSTW in Week 7. But Logan-Magnolia overall averaging 37 points a ball game and 360 yards of total offense this season. That's Logan-Magnolia on offense. Gehlen Catholic on offense, well, they're going to look to score first. They're going to look to try and get the Panthers on their back heel to start. I was talking with Coach Schindler before the contest. He said he's going to do something he's not used to doing, and if they win the toss, he is going to take the football to start things. He sees how potent that Logan-Magnolia offense is and how important it's going to be for the Jays to get off to a good start right away and make sure they have the advantage early. So Gehlen Catholic meeting up with Logan-Magnolia. This appears to be a tall task. Of course, you're talking about a Panther squad that is 3rd ranked in the state in the Associated Press, top 5 by almost any metric you look at. But Gehlen's been in this kind of situation before. You remember the last time they made the playoffs in 2017. They kind of backed in with that 1-point loss to Westwood. And everybody was kind of wondering, well, are they going to be a true playoff team? Are they going to be able to compete? They drew a really tough hand with the 2nd-ranked Timberwolves of Southwest Valley. They went down to Corning and dominated the Timberwolves by 20 points. That was a lopsided game in Gehlen's favor. Every metric said they should have lost that contest. Well, there they went. They won, and they were able to make it to the quarterfinals where they ended up losing to Council Bluffs St. Albert. So this is kind of a similar situation. Gehlen Catholic, maybe not the favorite, looking to be playing spoiler here against Logan-Magnolia. It's our Friday Night Football pregame show live from Logan and Bob Evans Field. When we come back, we'll take a look at these 2 squads a bit more in depth. Coach Jeremy Schindler joins us on our Friday Night Football pregame show. When we return to Logan, Iowa, we're at Bob Evans Field, the first round of Class A's football playoffs in 2021. Winner heads to the round of 16. The loser sees their season come to an end. We're back with Coach Schindler after this break. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic postseason football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamar's supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamar's, Iowa.
Protect your property, your home, and your land. Contact Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company for your information to update and record for your property protection. Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company.
Hi, this is Joel Johnson of the Maurer Johnson Funeral Home. As graduates of Lamar's community and Gehlen Catholic, Nikki and I are proud to support our local athletic programs. We encourage you to give your family peace of mind by prearranging your funeral services with Maurer Johnson Funeral Home.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamar's, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
Focus, determination, and teamwork are just a few qualities needed to succeed in sports and in school. At Northwest Bank, attention to these same qualities is important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and banking solutions. Best of luck, athletes, and keep reaching for your goals. Member FDIC.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows. Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter. When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This is Dylan Lehman, running back for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to our Friday Night Football pregame show here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. Joining us now is the head coach of Gehlen Catholic football. That's Coach Jeremy Schindler. His squad rounding out their regular season with a 5-3 record, 4-2 in the district, earning the third playoff spot out of Class A District 1, coming off a 22-3 victory over Alta, really, and now getting ready to take on Logan-Magnolia. And Coach, first of all, I kind of want to briefly go back to last week's game against Alta. You guys only allow 3 points, your best defensive showing on the scoreboard this season at least. What did last week's win against the Warriors tell you about the strides you've made as a defense this year?
Yeah, I think, when we went back and we watched the film with the kids on Saturday morning, we were basically able to show them, hey, when you play with great effort, we can be a really solid defensive team. And that's really what it came down to. That's the difference between the Alta game and basically almost every other game is the effort level on defense was just that much better. Guys ran to the football, and we didn't rely on the first guy getting to the ball carrier to make the tackle. It was, we got 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 guys to the ball carrier to tackle them. And that's what we're going to have to do again this week. They're going to have to gang tackle, going to have to play with extreme effort on defense.
Yeah, as you've been getting ready for this playoff game, of course you're this much farther in the season, you're this much deeper in it, but I assume you're still making some strides to get better, improving your team. What are some of those things that you've been doing to just kind of touch up your team to get ready for tonight's game?
Yeah, you just go back and you should just try and remind everybody of the fundamentals that you worked on, throughout the year. Defensively playing low, especially up in the line of scrimmage. Linebackers, not giving people your numbers. You want to be able to avoid blocks, and at certain times you have to take them on with the correct shoulder. And so just brush up on those things. Secondary has to have discipline, eye discipline. They make sure they're looking at the right keys. And then offensively, it's just try and keep things rolling. Try and keep things tuned up. Make sure our run game is clicking. Make sure our passing game continues to improve. And you just don't want to slow down at all. You want to keep the offense going full steam ahead, because when you slow down, when you take your foot off the gas pedal, it's really hard to get it back on.
We're chatting with Coach Jeremy Schindler and his squad, like I said, coming off that win, now getting ready for their playoff opponent, that is the third-ranked Logan-Magnolia Panthers. Before we dive deep into some of the X's and O's, Coach, this is
only Gehlen's second playoff appearance in the last decade, and the second playoff appearance that you've led the Jays to. What's the energy level like with your football team as you get ready to get into some deep, hopefully a deep playoff run this year?
Yeah, I mean, the guys are excited, and that's always great to see. Is they just have the practice. It wasn't hard to get kids to get excited for practice this week. They want to come in, they want to get better. This is, the weather's starting to get cooler. It's just, it feels like playoff football. This is what it's supposed to feel like, and we're just excited to have an opportunity to go play a really good football team and to really see what we can do, see what we are made of.
Yeah, well, you're going to get a good test here. The Panthers are 7-1, 5-1 in their district. They earned that second district spot in Class A District 8. Offensively, Coach, a wishbone style of offense. What kind of things are you expecting from them once they're on offense?
We're going to get a heavy dose of the fullback, and we have to stop the fullback. And if we don't stop the fullback, they're just going to keep giving it to the fullback. It's kind of a fullback dive, and then the second back through goes kind of off tackle. So that's kind of where the main play that we have to stop. They'll run a little counter action. They run a trap action. So those are. But I mean, it all starts with the fullback. If you don't stop the fullback dive play, then they're just going to keep running it, and they won't go away from it. So that's where our interior guys, our defensive linemen, our inside linebackers really have to be keyed on that fullback and make sure we're ready to stop and tackle him. And got to get lots of people to the football to help out. And then our outside linebackers have to make sure that they're keyed in on the second back through and make sure we understand. Force them inside where all your help is, and just get as many guys to the football as possible. So it's not a complicated offense that they run, but it's very efficient, it's very effective, and they get off the ball and they try and move people, and we're going to have to be ready to for 4 quarters of really physical football.
Yeah, very physical. It's a very successful offense, and the fullback you're talking about there, Gavin McGuire, has over 1,000 yards rushing in 8 games. What about him, or what about that offense allows him to be so successful, and what makes him such a big threat when he carries the football?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it starts with their offensive line. Their offensive line does a good job. It's not a really complicated blocking scheme. It's man on man, and they just say, we are better than your defensive line, and we're going to block you, and our linemen are going to get up to the second level, and we're going to be able to block a few of your linebackers, and we're going to send the fullback through so fast that we squeak out, and he runs with low pad level, and we're going to get 5-6 yards a pop, and that's the goal of their offense. Obviously they'll take the big play if you give it to them, but it's probably going to come on the ground. So he's a physical runner. He's tough. I would guess, I don't know for sure, but I would guess he's a wrestler, just by his effort level and how low of a pad level he plays with. He's just a really, really solid ball carrier.
I'm chatting with Coach Jeremy Schindler. He's the head coach of Gehlen Catholic football, taking on Logan-Magnolia, first round of the Class A football playoffs. You talked about a couple of times now their offensive line, and we were talking a little bit before we started this one, especially that left side of the offensive line where you have a 6'8" tackle and a 6'6", 290 guard. I mean, Coach, these are some big guys. How are you going to be able to, especially against those two, be able to get the penetration you need to put the pressure either on the quarterback or to plug up holes for them to try and run through?
Yeah, I think we have to be able to use our quickness and our athleticism and just try and make plays from the defensive line spots. And they will double team people every once in a while, but really it's just man on man for the most part. And so when they do that, they're basically saying that your defensive linemen aren't going to make a play one-on-one. And so our defensive linemen are going to have to reach out. They're going to have to get their hands on the ball carrier. They're going to have to make tackles in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage. And then our linebackers are going to have to do what they can to get off blocks, avoid blocks, and just play downhill physical football, and gang tackle and help us out in the run game.
Last thing on their offense here, I know this is a very run-first, obviously, offense. You take one look at their box score, and you can see that for sure. But
They have thrown the ball every now and then. When do they go to the ball? When do they go to the air? And what do they like to do when they go through the air offensively?
Yeah, their passing game isn't super complicated. You can tell. A lot of times what they'll do is if they're having trouble running in the wishbone, the first thing that they'll do is they split out a couple wide receivers to try and spread your defense out, and they still continue to run the fullback. If that still doesn't work, they will go to some play action type stuff. They do a little flood concept where it's kind of a half hole by the quarterback just to shorten the throw for him. And then they also run verts. That's really, from what we've seen, that's kind of the extent of their passing game. That's kind of their two go-tos. They're either running vertical routes or they're running a flood concept. And so we just have to make sure our secondary has their eyes where they're supposed to be and understand what their responsibility is so that we don't give up an easy one through the air.
Chatting with Coach Jeremy Schindler, talking about Logan-Magnolia. That's the Panther offense. I do want to go to this defense now, a defense that, at least in the starting lineup I got, sports 5 defensive backs, kind of a nickel package, I guess, if you want to describe it that way. Coach, what do they do well on defense that you're going to have to be ready for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to obviously take care of their guys up front, and really their linebacker. 26, their fullback, he's probably their best defensive player too. Plays middle linebacker. Got to make sure we get him blocked. We definitely want to be able to be balanced tonight. We have to be able to run the ball, even if it's we're probably not going to be able to run the ball for 200-300 yards. If we can eke out 100 yards and just keep them honest. We do not want to have to drop back and throw the ball 50 times this game. We want to be able to have a little bit of a running game because that makes our play action that much more deadly. And then, obviously, we're going to have to definitely make some big plays in the passing game.
How difficult is it going to be to make those plays in the passing game? Because I've also noticed they pick off a lot of passes, especially that number 11 Calvin Wallace, who has 7 interceptions on the year. What's it going to take from Connor, from your receivers, whoever, to make sure you have success in the passing game?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to understand what defense they're in, what kind of coverage they're playing, and then just take what they give us. They play a variety of coverages, so it's really important that Connor understands going to the line of scrimmage what coverage they are in. They'll play a cover 3. They'll play a cover 1. They play man under with 2 deep safeties. So they do play a lot of different looks. And, the thing about having a guy like Keith Bonderson on your team is that usually teams have some sort of special wrinkle for him. So they might come up with a completely new coverage that we haven't seen yet this year. So really it's just going to be Connor and myself on the sidelines. We got to make sure we understand what coverage they're in and what they're giving us. And if they're giving us the short routes, we got to take those short routes. We got to be patient and work the ball down the field. And then when we have an opportunity to strike deep, we strike deep.
You've talked about how you want to get more people involved when it comes to your receivers in your passing game. For a while there, it was just kind of Keaton and Ryan doing a lot of the work. You were able to get some of those guys going the last couple of weeks, but at the expense of not getting Keaton as many touches through the air last week as well. What's it going to take to make sure your playmaker, Keaton, can get open, can be a threat through the passing game? How does he get open? What do you have to do against whatever wrinkle they're going to throw at him?
Yeah, I think that's my job as the play caller, is to make sure that we move him around the field enough and find the spot that best allows him to have success offensively, whether that's from the slot or maybe in the backfield or if it's out wide, isolate. Different things that we've been working on the past few weeks that we really haven't shown in games that we've kind of been saving for a good time. And now's the time to pull out all the stops. So the whole playbook's open, and we're definitely going to have to make sure that we get Keaton the ball and get him plenty of touches as well as our other playmakers like Ryan and Aiden Spangler and other guys. So it'll be key just to continue to mix up the formation and let our guys just go out there and do what they do best, which is make plays.
Coach Schindler joining us on our pregame coverage. Last thing for you, Coach. This is of course, the playoff game. This is a huge contest.
Tell me some of these major keys, these major aspects of the game that you need to see your guys succeed with to make sure you have success tonight.
Yeah, I think defensively it starts with just playing with extreme effort and running to the football and making sure that we're physical up front. If we can do that, I think we can. I don't think you're going to stop this offense, but we have to be able to slow it down and force some punts. I also think that offensively we have to be balanced. We have to be able to run the ball, and then we have to have success in the passing game. And we got to protect the football. That's one thing. In the past few weeks, we have gotten a little careless, and we've put the ball up in the air a couple times, and it's gotten picked off. So we got to make sure we protect the ball and capitalize when we get a chance to make a big play.
Well, I like the sound of that. It sounds like it's going to be a good contest for you guys and a great challenge for sure against the third-ranked team in the state. Coach, we always appreciate your time, and best of luck tonight against Logan-Magnolia.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Head coach Jeremy Schindler joining us on our Friday Night Football pregame show. We'll have more from Logan after this break on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
This is John from Siouxland Glass. You're busy. Let me help with pickup and drop off of your vehicle included in your service. Call 712-540-9080 for auto glass repair and replacement.
Certified Public Accountants Cruz and Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz and Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Lamar's. Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor. Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
This is Keaton Vonderson, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jay's Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's, also online, audio streaming at KLEM1410.com. It is the opening round of the Class A football playoffs. Gehlen Catholic taking on third-ranked Logan-Magnolia. The Panthers 7-1. The Jays 5-3. Gehlen Catholic won the toss. They elected to receive the opening kickoff. And they'll be going from right to left as we view this one from the visiting side of Bob Evans Field up at the top of the visiting bleachers here. Normally we are on the home side, but we get that different vantage point here tonight. Keaton Bonderson and Ethan Herbst are ready to return this kickoff, and back deep to kick it away is Dylan Oviatt. Ready to go. The first playoff game for Gehlen Catholic since 2017 is underway. This is a squibber right up the middle, and picking that thing up is Ryan Augustine. He dives on it at the 35-yard line. And so Gehlen Catholic will start 1st and 10 from their own 35. Well, as I mentioned in the pregame, Coach Schindler normally is a fan of deferring the choice to the second half. He likes having that advantage when he wins the toss, but he told me before the game they would like to score on this first drive of the contest and get out to that early lead. Give Logan-Magnolia something to struggle with. Here is Kraft lining up under center with an I formation. 2 receivers left, takes the snap, gives it right up the middle. This is Spangler. And Spangler goes down after a yard gain to the 36-yard line. Not much there, right up the middle. It is 2nd down and 9. The Gehlen Catholic offensive line from Chil Augustine, Elias Sitzman, and Hunter Schrader. Quarterback of the Jays, Connor Kraft. Wide receivers, Keaton Bonderson, Ethan Herbst, and Ryan Augustine. Tight end, Ryan Livermore. And the running back is Aiden Spangler. Here's 2nd down and 9 from the 36. They give it again to Spangler around the left side. He's got positive yardage to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. And it is going to be 3rd down and 6 right away for Gehlen. So a opportunity here for the Jays to make a big play. They take Venegas off of the field, the fullback for Gehlen Catholic, and they're going to go with maybe a bit more of a spread offensive look, looking to throw maybe this time. As the Jays do send 3 receivers out there, 4 receivers. They're going to stack their twins on either side. Kraft out of the gun, a helmet-high snap, 3-step drop, pass over the right sideline is in and out of the hands of Keaton Bonderson, and incomplete. Brody West, the corner on the coverage, forces the incompletion. It is 4th down and 6, and the Jays go 3 and out to start the contest. They'll be punting off to Logan-Magnolia. And the Panthers send Calvin Wallace and Carter Edney back deep for this kick. Keaton Bonderson, the punter, ready to boot this thing away. So right away, 10:52 left in the first quarter. Gehlen Catholic and Logan-Magnolia scoreless, as the Jays are looking to kick this one away. They're going 3 and out on their first drive. A high snap. Bonderson gets it down, and the kick is blocked. It is fielded inside the 15, dove on inside the 9, and with it for Logan-Magnolia is Jordan Kerger. He blocked the punt, recovered it inside the 10, and Logan-Magnolia will have 1st and goal from the blocked punt. Right away, Logan-Magnolia has themselves fantastic field position from the block kick. And there is the 8-yard line, 1st and goal here for Logan-Magnolia with 10:44 left in the first quarter. So the Panther offense doesn't have a whole lot of work to do here as Calvin Wallace lines up under center. He lost the football on the snap, and he dove on it back at the 10-yard line. So a loss of 2 there on the bad snap to Wallace. 2nd down and goal, back to the 10. Oh, we're almost right away. Gehlen almost right away got the football back somehow, as Logan-Magnolia had trouble with that first snap. Early on, 10:20 left in the quarter, scoreless, but Logan-Magnolia trying to change that here. 2nd down and goal upcoming at the Gehlen Catholic 10. There's that wishbone formation. 3 men in the backfield. He turns and gives it right side to Gavin McGuire. No, he gave it to Brody West around the right side on a sweep to the 5 toward the pylon, and he's in for a Logan-Magnolia touchdown. Brody West with his 8th rushing touchdown of the season has given Logan-Magnolia an early 6-0 lead with 10:04 left. A great field position. Brody West with the 10-yard touchdown run. And now the point after try upcoming here for Baker Lally, the senior. Snap of the hold from Edney, and the point after kick tailing left, but gets through the uprights. And good. Early on, 7-0. 3rd-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic. 10:04 left in the first quarter. We're back with more Gehlen Catholic postseason football after this on KLEM.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
This is Ethan Herbst, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM 96.9 FM KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you here on KLEM Radio, KLEM1410.com. Well, great field position for Logan-Magnolia following the block punt. Gets them into the end zone on a 10-yard run from Brody West. And right away, the Panthers hold a 7-0 lead here in quarter number 1. Oviatt ready to boot this thing away. Sends a high right-footed end-over-end kick. Herbst fields it left hash of the 5. Takes it out 10, 15, 20, middle of the field, 25. And that's about it. Ethan Herbst able to get out to the 24-yard line on that kick return. So Gehlen Catholic starts right there at their own 24. A 3-and-out that led to a block punt on the first possession of the contest for Gehlen Catholic. And now the Jays hoping to turn things around offensively, only able to get a couple of yards on the ground from Spangler and an incomplete pass. That was all they were able to come up with offensively on the first drive of the contest. Definitely know that the Jays will get some motivation from that sideline as they get ready to go. 1st and 10. Kraft spreads out the formation with 2 receivers on either side. He gives it to Spangler, though, end around on a sweep left side. He broke a tackle, 25, and is met up at the 30-yard line where he's brought down for a pickup of 6. 6 yards there for Spangler is going to set up 2nd down and 4. This broadcast of Gehlen Catholic playoff football on KLEM made possible by Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon, Pizza Ranch in Lamar's, Park Place Estates, MRK Insurance, and Pro Alignment and Tire. Here's 2nd and 4 at the Gehlen Catholic 30-yard line. Livermore motions left to right. High snap. Kraft taps it to himself, rolls out right, faces pressure, and gets sacked from behind by Kerger. Jordan Kerger has a blocked punt and now has a sack all the way back to the 23-yard line for a loss of 7. It's 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11 here. Jordan Kerger, the middle linebacker, with his 3rd sack of the season. First of the game following the blocked punt he had on Gehlen's opening drive. 3rd down and 11 here for the Jays. Trips receivers left with 3 over there. 1 to the right of Kraft in the gun. Helmet high snap. 3-step drop. Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now he keeps it right side 25-30 toward the 1st down marker. He's got it across the 35. A dozen yards there for Kraft to the 36. Maybe the 37 as well. 13 yards and a 1st down for Gehlen Catholic. Big play there for Kraft as he picked up 13 yards and a big 1st down to keep the drive alive for the Jays. He got 2 extra yards for insurance. The Jays keep things moving. 1st down and 10, Gehlen Catholic 36-yard line. Kraft in the gun again, 2 receivers left. Now motions 3 left side. He fakes the give to Spangler, keeps himself up the middle, 40, in between the hashes, and he's tackled forward to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 6 there for Connor Kraft. And it's 2nd down and 4. So the Jays maybe figuring out their offense a little bit more. It looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 3 to go here. They gave him the 43-yard line, a little bit of an extra yard on that spot. 2nd down and 3 here for the Gehlen offense. 7:45 in the first quarter. 7-0 Logan-Magnolia. Kraft drops back to throw with 4 receivers. He pump fakes, now throws toward the left sideline. Bonderson the catch across midfield. 45, left sideline 40, 35. And he's tackled out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Big pickup there for Bonderson. 24 yards is another 1st down for Gehlen into Logan-Magnolia territory. The first completed pass of the contest for Connor Kraft. And finally, Keaton Bonderson has himself a reception, his first reception since week 7 against MMCRU. Alta Aurelia was able to keep him from getting the football through the air last week. Bonderson was one of Class A's best receivers. He was Class A's best receiver heading into week 8. 1st and 10 of the 33 of Logan-Magnolia. Straight up dive up the middle. Spangler bounces off tackle right side. 30, 25, 20. Into the red zone goes Spangler. Broke a tackle 15. And he's tackled down inside the 10-yard line. Down to the 6. 27 for Spangler. And it's 1st and goal for Gehlen Catholic. Couple of big gains here. Spangler and Bonderson doing the trick offensively. 1st and goal down to the 6-yard line for the Jays. Under 7 minutes in the first quarter, 3rd-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads 7-0 over Gehlen Catholic. Opening round of the Class A football playoffs. Jays line up in an I formation. Venegas the fullback, Spangler the tailback. Here's the give to Spangler. Left side up the middle, and no signal. He's short of the goal line at about the 1, a pickup of 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal for the Jays. And down to the 1-yard line. Got 3 plays from a yard out to try and score. Try and tie this thing up right away. And don't give Logan-Magnolia any breathing room on the scoreboard. Another I formation. Kraft under center with 3 receivers. Takes the snap, gives it to Spangler. The Panthers have that one read beautifully. And they bring Spangler down for a loss of 1 back to the 2. And it'll be 3rd down and goal now from the 2. So the Jays regroup. They're going to see what they can come up with now on 3rd and goal from 2 yards out. Going to take their time here a little bit. Broadcast of tournament football on KLEM. Made possible by Holzman Concrete Division, Lolly's East Side, Lamar's Knights of Columbus, and Get Branded 360. Here's 3rd and goal from the 2. Kraft gives it right up the middle. Spangler lowers his shoulder, did not get in. 2nd effort. And no signal yet. He is short of the goal line. It's 4th and goal. That 2nd effort by Spangler almost got him in. And instead, Spangler now has to come out because he lost his helmet on the play as well. That is going to be a tough draw now. That's going to set up 4th and goal from the 1. Spangler has to head to the sideline because he lost his helmet on the play. Jays might use a timeout to get him back in on 4th and goal. Well, they're going to go right for it here. Hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Kraft under center, receiver on either side. Quarterback sneak. Kraft comes up close. I don't think he got in. He slipped trying to dive the first effort. No signal yet. Either way, I think he's short of the goal line, and he is. It is going to be a turnover on downs. The Jays come up empty, but now Logan-Magnolia sets up 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. So this could be a good chance here for the Gehlen Catholic defense. A turnover on downs. You can't let your foot off the pedal here on defense, especially with the Panther offense backed up to their own 1-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. It is Wallace under center, and give up the middle to McGuire gives them a little bit of breathing room. A pickup of maybe the 4. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7. 2nd down and 8, actually. As Logan-Magnolia tries to get themselves out of the end zone. They did have that bad snap on their first play of the contest offensively. So we'll see if the Jays can force the issue again here. 2nd down and 8 from the Logan-Magnolia 3-yard line. Wallace under center. He gives it to McGuire again, right side. He's 15 and 1st down yardage for McGuire out to the 16-yard line. A pickup of a baker's dozen for Gavin McGuire sets up 1st and 10 for Logan-Magnolia out to their own 16-yard line. So the Logan-Magnolia offense gets the breathing room they need, gets the fresh set of downs. 3:48 and counting left in quarter number 1. 3rd-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic 7-0.
14-10 KLEM.
Panthers have 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. Here is Wallace lining up under center. That wishbone formation. He turns, gives it to McGuire right up the middle. And Gavin McGuire out to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of about 5 for McGuire. 2nd down and 5 upcoming. 20 yards rushing already on 3 carries for McGuire. As Logan-Magnolia's bread and butter has been on the ground. Of their 360 yards of offense per game this season, 316 come on the ground. Wallace under center, turns, gives it to McGuire. No, he gave it around the right side. This is going down the sideline into midfield, up across the 45-40, and down at the 39 of Gehlen Catholic is Carter Edney. Edney with a big carry for 38 yards and another Logan-Magnolia 1st down as they work down to the Gehlen Catholic 39-yard line. 38 yards on that carry there for Carter Edney, who averages almost 9 yards per carry on the ground. That's not all. He averages 19 yards a catch through the air. Not very often that Logan-Magnolia goes through the air, though. Here's 1st and 10, Gehlen Catholic 39, wishbone formation. It's the fake to give to McGuire. It gives it to Oviatt around the right side. Out to the 33-yard line, a pickup of 6 for Dylan Oviatt on his first touch. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. Out to the Gehlen Catholic 33. Logan-Magnolia trying to put together a 99-yard drive and get themselves into the end zone. 2:06 and counting left in the first quarter. Panthers lead the Jays 7-0 in the opening round of Class A's football postseason. Here is Wallace under center. He gives it to McGuire this time, and Mitchell Augustine makes a stop right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 to the 32. And that sets up 3rd down and 3. So a bit more manageable of a 3rd down scenario here for the Gehlen Catholic defense. As this is kind of a tough scenario here for them, trying to, well, give themselves an opportunity to get off the football field on defense. They might be able to do it here. 3rd down and 3. Under center, 2 men in the backfield. Wallace takes the snap. He gives it to McGuire up the middle. The Jays shut him down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Kraft, Venegas, and Spangler all in on the stop. It'll be 4th down and 3. 4th down and 3 here for Logan-Magnolia as McGuire gets shut down for nothing. And now a really big chance here to get your defense off the field. You're too far to kick a field goal, too close to punt. The Panthers are going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 3, wishbone formation. Wallace under center, tried to get the Jays to jump. Fantastic discipline from the front line of the Gehlen defense. Here's Wallace. Fakes the give to McGuire. It's Oviatt across the 25-20, and he's down inside the red zone of the 19. On 4th down and 3, Oviatt picks up 13, and more importantly moves the chains for a Logan-Magnolia first down. That fake give has been so difficult to read here for Gehlen's defense, and Logan-Magnolia has exploited it here on this drive. First down and 10, into the red zone of the Gehlen 18. Wishbone set. Wallace fakes the give to McGuire. It's Oviatt around the left side of the 15, 10-5. Pylon, touchdown, Logan-Magnolia. Dylan Oviatt on his 5th touchdown run of the season has put Logan-Magnolia on top 13-0 early in this Class A football opening round contest. Oh, what a big carry there for Oviatt. He picked up 18 yards on that carry. Lally on for the point after try. The snap, the hold, and the kick just by the extended arms of the Gehlen rush and through the uprights. And good. 14-0. It is 3rd-ranked Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen Catholic in the opening round of the Class A football playoffs. Back with more postseason football after this on KLEM.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
Floyd Valley Therapies. Whether you have experienced an injury, accident, had surgery, or are dealing with chronic pain, we are here to offer personalized care to every patient every time. Learn more about our extensive services at floydvalley.org.
This is Evan Johnson, offensive lineman for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you. You're on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. Lamar's online at KLEM1410.com. A 9-play, 99-yard drive took 4.5 minutes off the clock, and it's ended with a 19-yard touchdown run from Dylan Oviatt to put the Panthers up 14-0 here with 14 seconds left in quarter number 1. Logan-Magnolia ready to kick this one away. Bonderson and Herbst are ready to return the kickoff from Mr. Oviatt, who just scored the last touchdown for the 3rd-ranked Panthers of Logan-Magnolia. Ready to boot this one away. He's teed it up at the 40, sends a line drive, spiraling kick. This bounces far side of the field to the 10. Herbst has to field at the 5, faces a big rush, gets out of it to the 10, to the 15, and he's unable to get much farther, maybe to the 20. That's about it. Out to the 21-yard line, we'll call it there. It'll be 1st and 10 for Gehlen. They'll probably have one play here in the third quarter, or in the first quarter, beg your pardon, in the first quarter with 8 seconds left in the quarter. And they'll have kind of that one play to hopefully set the tone for their next drive. Unfortunately, the last drive for Gehlen's offense ended right there at the 1-yard line. A turnover on downs on 4th and goal from the 1. Kept the Jays off the scoreboard. Could have tied the contest. And now Gehlen trying to pick up the pieces here offensively. Here's Kraft, 4 receivers, 2 on either side out of the shotgun. As Galen's going to look to throw the football, I think, a bit more now. But this sweep goes left side for Spangler. He is wrapped up and brought down for a loss. Back to the 19. A loss of 2 for the Jays, and that will end quarter number 1. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Jays when we come back to Logan, Iowa. 14-0, 3rd-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads your Gehlen Catholic Jays in the postseason of Class A football. We're back with more from Logan after this on KLEM.
This tournament football game brought to you by MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment, Holtzman Concrete Division, Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service, Lamar's Knights of Columbus, Lolly's Eastside, Park Place Estates, Pizza Ranch, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's in Akron.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling, proud supporters of local athletics.
This is Elias Sitzman, offensive lineman for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. The end of a quarter, third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen Catholic 14-0. The Jays have the football, have second down and a dozen from their own 19-yard line. Kraft gives it right up the middle. This is Spangler, not able to go anywhere. Either a loss of a yard or no gain on the play. And it'll be third down and 11. They gave him a yard to the 20. Third down and 11 here for the Jays offense, and now they have to go back to the air. So far, Kraft has been 1 of 2 passing, his only completion going to Bonderson for 24 yards. Third down and 11 for the Jays from their own red zone of the 20-yard line. An I formation, Kraft under center, a receiver on either side. A play-action fake. Kraft looks to throw, faces pressure, throws it up down the right sideline. Batted away at the last second by Carter Edney, the safety. Herbst was open behind him. Edney makes a fantastic play to keep it away from him. And it's now 4th down and 11 for Gehlen's offense, down 2 scores. 14-0 Logan-Magnolia here early part of quarter number 2. And it will be Gehlen punting this one away with Bonderson. So the second time we've seen Keaton out here to punt. First time he kicked it, it was blocked and recovered inside the 10. The Panthers bring another rush. The snap bounces to him. Bonderson gets a good kick away, and Logan-Magnolia fields it with Wallace. No fair catch, and the Jays wrap him up and bring him down there at the Gehlen Catholic 42. So not a deep kick, but it was better than his first kick for sure after it was blocked. I'll mark him down to the 41. Logan-Magnolia starts with good field position once again and have 1st and 10 from the Gehlen Catholic 41-yard line. This broadcast of Gehlen Catholic playoff football on KLEM made possible by Hy-Vee and Lamar's, Sitzman Real Estate, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service, Jerry's Pizza, and Chapman Overhead Doors. Here's the Logan-Magnolia offense out on the field. It's Calvin Wallace. Gives it right up the middle to Gavin McGuire. McGuire picks up a few yards to the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of about 3. And it will be 2nd down and 7 for Logan-Magnolia. Panther offense who has started at the Gehlen Catholic 8, the Logan-Magnolia 1, and the Gehlen Catholic 41. Talk about disparity in your drive starting here tonight. 2nd down and 7 from the 38. Here's the give to McGuire once again. And McGuire picks up a couple of yards to the 36-yard line. 3rd down and 5 upcoming. And again, Gehlen's defense has themselves a situation to make a stop and get off the field. They've had a couple of these 3rd down scenarios tonight, but Logan-Magnolia has been able to convert on all of them to this point. And so far, the 2 offensive possessions for the Panthers have both ended in touchdowns, and that's what Coach Schindler was worried about. This is a team that can put up points and put up points on you in a hurry. Wishbone formation, 3rd and 4. Fake the give to McGuire. It is Oviatt around the right side. He is close to the marker. That far judge might have the spot for a 1st down if they give him that line, and they do, out to the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 6, just enough for a Logan-Magnolia 1st down. Just enough. And so it'll be 1st and 10 out to the 30-yard line of Logan-Magnolia. Ovi at that ball carrier. He gets that fake, and Coach Schindler talked about it. Either they go to McGuire or they go to the second back who sweeps it around that right side, and that's what we've seen tonight. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Gehlen Catholic 30. Fake the give to McGuire. They counter left side with Edney. He's grabbed by Spangler and brought down for a loss. Back to the 31-yard line. That's a loss of a yard. It is 2nd down and 11. So 2nd down and 11 on the loss there by Edney. Edney's that wide receiver that sometimes comes into the backfield and takes handoffs or pitches. 9 minutes left in the first half. Third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic 14-0 in the round of 32 in the Class A football playoffs. Here is Wallace. Under center, 2 men in the backfield. He takes the snap, pitches it wide for Edney, right side. Nowhere to go. He's brought down to the backfield. Flag comes out at the 32-yard line. This is probably going to be for a hold. And, it will be for a hold. It'll be whether Coach Schindler wants the down or the distance. And they're going to take the yardage here, I believe. Yeah, they will. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20. Back to the 40-yard line of Gehlen Catholic following the penalty. Spot of the foul was the 30, so 2nd down and 20 upcoming here for the Panthers. That's a big penalty. Gehlen Catholic needs the field position here. They also want to get off the football field, but a good chance here. 2nd down and 20. Let's see what the Panthers pull out of their bag of tricks here with a wishbone formation. Wallace under center. He turns, fakes the give to McGuire. We've got a flag before the snap. Delay of game is called on the Panthers. That's another 5 yards, and it's 2nd down and a quarter of the field to go. 25 yards to go here on 2nd down. And all the way back to the Gehlen Catholic 45. Now, I've been looking. I don't see a play clock, so this is going to be the challenge. Although this is Logan-Magnolia's home field, so they're probably used to not having any play clock here. 2nd down and 25 here for Wallace under center. Wishbone formation, gives it to McGuire straight up the middle. He broke free across the 45, but is tackled across the 40 to the 39-yard line. They gave him the 38 as well. Pickup of 7 on that carry for McGuire. It'll be 3rd down and 18. 3rd down and 18 to go. As Gehlen Catholic tries to get their offense back onto the field and keep this just a 2-score game for the moment. 7:30 to play before halftime. 14-0. Third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic. Woodbury Central's up 20-0 on AHSTW at the end of the first quarter as well. 3rd down and 18. This is Wallace under center. Motions a man right to left into the backfield. Pitches it to him. Edney looking to sweep off tackle left side. He got across the 40, tripped across the 35, and he goes down to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 4. 4th down and 14 upcoming on that sweep by Edney. And again, you're kind of in that no man's land territory. You can't kick a field goal from here. You probably don't gain a whole lot from punting. But they do have Nisio Adame on the field. He has been their regular punter. The Panthers have only punted 7 times this entire season. That is less than a punt a game. So if they don't have to punt, they are not going to. It is going to be the quarterback lining up under center on a 4th and 14. A late whistle comes out and a timeout across the field from 21st-year head coach Matt Straight and Logan-Magnolia. 6:25 left in the first quarter, 14-0. Panthers lead. 4th down and 13 upcoming when we return to Logan. Gehlen Catholic playoff football here on KLEM.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Gehlen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
This is Ryan Livermore, DN for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Logan, Bob Evans Field. Daniel Versteg with you. 4th down and 13 upcoming here for Logan-Magnolia, coming out of their first of 3 timeouts in this first half. Panthers looking to go for it here from the Gehlen Catholic 33-yard line. 2 men in the backfield of Wallace, 2 receivers right, 1 left. The Jays rush 4. Wallace drops back to pass, throws it deep over the right sideline, and that pass is well overthrown of Adame, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs, and Gehlen Catholic takes over at their own 33. Excellent job. Bonderson was on the coverage, but that ball well overthrown of the target, Adame. Adame has been Wallace's favorite target this season. And so Gehlen Catholic keeps the Panthers off the scoreboard for the first time tonight. And with 6:18 left in the half, Gehlen Catholic starts a drive from their own 33-yard line. Here are the Jays. It is Kraft under center with an I formation. Venegas, then Spangler. They fake the give to Venegas. Give it left side. Spangler has nowhere to go. He's brought down back at the 31-yard line for a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd down and a dozen. 2nd down and a dozen. The Gehlen Catholic running game has not been there tonight. And you heard Coach Schindler in the pregame talk about, well, he'd like to have his offense be successful with picking up 3-4 yards a chunk, just kind of marching down the field and not going for the home run ball, because Logan-Magnolia does not give you that home run ball. They will give you those little chunks of yardage every now and then. But we have a timeout on the field from Coach Schindler ahead of the 2nd down and 11 play with 5:40 left in the half. 14-0 Logan-Magnolia. We'll take a timeout with Coach Schindler. We'll be back after this break. It's Gehlen Catholic Playoff Football on KLEM.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamars, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamars at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamars.
This is Jeremy Schindler, head coach for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars online, KLEM1410.com. 5:40 left in the half. 14-0. Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic. 2nd down and 11. I formation. Kraft a play action fake. He's looking to throw. Has some time. Heaves it deep over the left seam for off. Calvin Wallace has his 8th interception of the season back at his own 30. And Logan-Magnolia takes over 1st down and 10. Well, and that is why Logan-Magnolia has been able to take away the home run ball. The play of the safety, Calvin Wallace. That is 8 interceptions this season for Wallace. And the Panthers take over. 5:33 left in the half. They have it at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Logan-Magnolia's offense. Back inside their own territory, though. Wallace under center fakes the give to McGuire. And getting brought down in the backfield is Edney for a loss of 2. It's Venegas who is in there for the TFL. Back to the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 11. That's a good way to start this drive for the Panther offense, or for the Gehlen defense, I should say. 2nd down and 11 upcoming here for Logan-Magnolia with about 5 minutes left to play before halftime. When we get to halftime, we'll break down the first half stats and I'll take a look around the area. We're going to try and see if we can get you some scores from other postseason contests around Plymouth County. 2nd down and 11. Here's the give to McGuire, right side. He gets across the 30 and is tackled forward with some momentum to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 5, roughly. Yeah, at the 34. It'll be 3rd down and 6 upcoming. Here is a 3rd down and 6 for the Jays from their own 34-yard line. Gehlen Catholic's defense came up big with a turnover on downs on the last Logan-Magnolia drive. Can they force a 3-and-out here on this one? Coach Schindler was so proud of how Gehlen's defense was able to perform last week against Alta Aurelia. 3rd down and 6. Wishbone formation. The fake give. McGuire gives it left side. Nowhere to go for Edney. He's brought down. No, that's Brody West at the 35-yard line. Either way, only a gain of 1. And it's 4th down and 5 upcoming, and the punting unit comes out for Logan-Magnolia. Excellent job. The Gehlen Catholic defense forces a 3-and-out, and that energizes the Jay fans here on the other side of the Logan-Magnolia football field. Ready to boot this one away. That is Nisio Adame. And Bonderson back at his own 25-yard line, ready to return. Adame runs, sends only his 8th punt of the season high into the air. This bounces down to the 20-yard line, 25, excuse me. And Bonderson gets tackled back at the 27. There is a flag back here at the 35-yard line, the line of scrimmage. So I wouldn't think this would be on the punter. It's going to be holding on Logan-Magnolia, I do believe. And if it is, this will... I think the Jays are going to make them re-kick. I would too if this is a hold back at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to, I think, apply this and try and make them kick again. Yeah, from a 4th down and 5, a punt from the 25. Yeah, Bonderson could not get much of a return on it. So, yeah, I like the call to try and re-kick this one again. Give yourself some better field position. Panthers will be backed up to their own 25-yard line following the holding penalty. So that's a good call. Logan-Magnolia is going to try and boot this one away once again with Adame. Again, I can't stress, Logan-Magnolia just does not punt the football a whole lot. Only 7 punts on the season coming into tonight's contest. Adame ready to boot this one away. Once again, he runs to his right, gets it off, a high right-footed end-over-end kick. Bonderson fair catches at the 45. That's a good job taking that penalty, making them re-kick. Gehlen Catholic gets fantastic field position at their own 45-yard line. Gehlen Catholic starts this drive, 3:29 left before halftime. And they'll have it from their own 45-yard line. So the Jays offense gets another try here before halftime. I guess a 3.5-minute drill, if you call it that, to try and get yourself back on the scoreboard and make it a 1-score game heading into the locker room. I don't think you can realistically set a goal of a tie game heading into half, but you can set a goal of a 1-score game. Here's Kraft with a single back in the backfield. 5-step drop under center, steps out of the pocket and goes down for a sack. Back to the 42-yard line, a loss of 3. It's 2nd down and 13. Just nobody open downfield, and Kraft couldn't buy enough time as he goes down for a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 upcoming. 3:05 left to play in the first half. 14-0. Logan-Magnolia, the 3rd-ranked team in Class A football, leads Gehlen Catholic. Here is Kraft in the gun. 4 receivers. High snap. Got it down. He keeps himself across the 45 and tackled forward to the 46-yard line. A pickup of 4. And it'll be 3rd down and about 9. Maybe a 3rd and 10. A long 9, I guess we'll call it. 3rd down and a long 9 upcoming here for the Jays at their own 46-yard line. 2.5 to play in the half. Gehlen trying to keep their drive going. They do not want to exit the field just as quickly. 4 receivers. Kraft in the gun. A chest-high snap. 5-step drop out of it. Looks to throw over the middle. Has Bonderson for first down yardage 40. Into Panther territory 35. Down the sideline 34, and he's out of bounds. Big completion to Bonderson. Picks up 21 yards, and more importantly, a Gehlen Catholic first down. 2nd reception of the day for Bonderson. It again goes for 20-plus yards. And it is 1st down and 10 for the Jays. Logan-Magnolia's 34-yard line. A fresh set of downs and maybe a fresh-looking offense after they are able to move the sticks on that play. Logan-Magnolia up 14-0, getting close to halftime. Here is Kraft in the gun. 2 receivers stacked on either side. Motions Bonderson left side. He gives it to Bonderson. Jet sweep left side has positive yardage 30. Flag back behind the play as Bonderson gets brought down back to the 31-yard line. This one's probably going to come back due to a holding penalty. And so the Jays will have a long first down following the hold. Back from the 36-yard line, this is going to be 1st down at about 22, back to the 46-yard line. So an unfortunate penalty there for Gehlen Catholic. They get all the way back to their own 46 with first down and 22 upcoming. Just when the Jays had it moving there offensively, they get penalized back out of it. And now can regroup, though. First down and 22 here as Kraft lines up with trips receivers left. That's 3. 1 to the right. All the way alone on the wide side of the field, and a flag or a whistle stops play. Logan-Magnolia wants a timeout with 1:51 to play. 14-0. Panthers lead the Jays. Coming up on halftime, first and 22 for the Jays at the Panther 46. When we return to Logan, it's Gehlen Catholic playoff football on KLEM.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jerry's Pizza, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture, Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In, Four Brothers, Farm Bureau, Tyler Meekma.
This is Connor Kraft, quarterback for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field here in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM, Lamar's. Also online, audio streaming can be found at KLEM1410.com. The Jays have first down and 22 from the Logan-Magnolia 46 following a holding penalty. And Logan-Magnolia called their second of 3 timeouts with 1:51 left to play in the first half. Here is Kraft in the gun. He has 3 receivers to the wide side of the field, 1 to the left. Kraft, a belt high snap, 5-step drop out of the gun, pump fakes a couple times, rifles it over the right sideline. Bonderson makes the catch across the 34 and tackled there at the 34. That's a pickup of a dozen, gained what the penalty lost to bring up second down and 10. Bonderson now 3 catches, 57 yards here for Gehlen. But the big stat omitted from there is no score yet. The Jays down 14-0, 1:20 left in the half. The clock is running. Second down and 20 at the Logan-Magnolia 34. Kraft drops back to throw. 4-man Panther rush. Scrambles away to his left. Looking to run it now up the middle. 30, 25, right seam 20, 15, and tackled down into the red zone at the 12-yard line. That's a pickup of 22 for Connor Kraft, and it's first down and 10. Our white hat is going to come talk to our near lines judge, though. I didn't see a penalty marker down anywhere. And no, there is on the near side of the field. And this is going to go on the Panthers. A holding penalty called on the defense, so that is easily declined. And so Gehlen Catholic has first down and 10 to the Logan-Magnolia 12. 1:05 left in the first half. Clock is running down to a minute. 14-0 Logan-Magnolia. The Jays trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. 2 receivers on either side. Kraft in the gun. Spangler to his right. Fakes the give to Spangler. Rolls out right, and he's sacked. Spangler sacked back of the backfield by Jordan Kerger. The second sack for Kerger, back to the 23, and a timeout from Gehlen Catholic with 45 seconds left before halftime. A timeout on the field. We'll take one with Coach Schindler. Their second of 3 in this half. The Jays trying to get down back inside the red zone after this break on KLEM.
Gehlen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at GehlenCatholic.org.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
This is Dylan Lehman, running back for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
On second down and 19, a pass over the middle is caught by Ryan Livermore out to the 12-yard line, a pickup of 9. And it's going to be third down and 10 here for Gehlen down to the 12. Clock's running, under 30 seconds in the first half. The Jays do have one timeout remaining, down 14-0. Down to 22 seconds. Kraft with 4 receivers, 2 on either side. Takes the snap, drops to throw, passes toward the end zone. Passes short of Herbst, incomplete. Clock stops with 15 seconds left in the half. And it's going to be fourth down and 10 for the Jays. And, well, now what do the Jays do? I think Coach Schindler will probably call another timeout to try and come up with something here on fourth down. Yep, a timeout from Coach Schindler, his final timeout of the half. With 15 seconds left in the second quarter, it is Logan-Magnolia 14, Gehlen Catholic nothing. Let's keep it here. Thank our sponsors, bringing you Gehlen Catholic postseason football here on KLEM. Sponsors like Bob's Drive-In and Four Brothers Bar and Grill, Jim's Feed Supply of Pioneer Seeds, Farm Bureau agent Tyler Meekma, Bolin Chiropractic and Acupuncture, along with our great sponsors all season long like the Lamar's Agri Center, Advance Eye Healthcare, Hy-Vee of Lamar's, Siouxland Glass, Cruising Cruise Accounting, OH Livermore Construction, Williams & Company, and American Bank. Some of our great sponsors bringing you Gehlen Catholic football all season long, and especially this playoff contest here on KLEM Radio. Gehlen Catholic out of timeouts, face fourth down and 10 at the Logan-Magnolia 12-yard line. Of course, on a fourth down scenario, a timeout does you no good anyway. But Gehlen Catholic is looking to try and make it a one-score game here before they head into the locker room and warm themselves up for the third quarter of this contest. Let's see what Coach Schindler drew up, see if he's got a touchdown play to call here. Kraft lines up in the gun. He's got 2 receivers on either side. On 4th and 10, drops back to throw, has time, throws it to the corner of the end zone. Leaping grab, Bonderson. He's out of bounds, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs, and the Panthers take over. Bonderson couldn't get a foot down in bounds. He made the catch but landed out of bounds. And the Panthers take over with 8 seconds left in the half. Oh, a great pass, great catch, just unfortunately was a little out of bounds. Bonderson couldn't get his feet down. And now the Panthers can just kneel it out and head into the locker room with a 14-0 lead. Just one play is all they need to run here to head into the locker room, and they will kneel the first half out. And our score heading into the locker room, Gehlen Catholic 0, Logan-Magnolia 14. Half-time break. We'll get a break in. When we come back, we're going to take a look at first half stats and recap the first half for you as well. Get you caught up in case you've missed any of tonight's action. We'll have all of that for you coming up, and we'll try and also track down scores from around Plymouth County. Of course, lots of playoff teams in action in Plymouth County, most of them an 8-player. Of course, you've got Remsen St. Mary's and Kingsley Pearson in action tonight. Kingsley Pearson taking on Harris Lake Park up in Lake Park. And then you have as well Remsen St. Mary's hosting Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. So we will have some of those scores coming up at halftime. Again, our score here, Logan-Magnolia 14, Gehlen Catholic nothing, our halftime score. We're going to break in. We'll come back. Halftime coverage coming up next on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Farm Bureau Tyler Meekma, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture,
Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee and Lamar's, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service,
Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Jerry's Pizza, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In, and Four Brothers.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
With over 35 years of construction experience, you can trust the expertise of Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center. From remodeling to adding on to siding and gutters, your hometown boys can do it all. Call Steve today at 546-4606. Stratmeyer's Home Improvement Center, your hometown boys.
Have your lawn look as good as the ball that's hit to the outfield. Hummer's Lawn Care Service can help. They'll be there to keep your grass looking great while you're out at the game. Call Hummer today at 546-4087.
Pete's Pizza House is not your usual pizza joint, serving up modern American fare. Famous for their signature pizza and wings, they also include amazing pasta dishes, quality steaks, premium burgers, and more. Always fresh, always clean, relaxing, and fun. That's Pete's Pizza House, located on Business 75 South Lamar's.
At Universal Windows Direct, visit them today at 1303 Zenith Drive or call 712-587-7852 to set up your no-obligation quote.
Universal Windows Direct.
Top-notch automotive owners Jerry and Jason Mura can help with all your auto repair needs, from AC repair to transmission rebuilds, engine replacement, steering, suspension diagnostics, and more. Call 712-546-7430 or stop by Top-Notch Automotive, 1600 18th Street Southwest, Lamar's.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
We are excited to support our area football teams. Exit Realty Midwest Lamar's. Online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Campbell's Lawn and Landscape is a proud supporter of local athletics. Hard work and determination is what leads to success, and just like the team, Campbell's Lawn and Landscapes believes the same with their business. Give them a call today at 540-5434.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamar's today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamar's, a new way to view insurance.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamar's supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamar's, Iowa.
This is Keaton Vonderson, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jay's Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Logan at Bob Evans Field. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM, Lamar's. Online audio streaming can be found on our website. That's KLEM1410.com. Click on the Listen Live button at the top of the home page. Right now at halftime, it is Logan-Magnolia, the third-ranked team in Class A football, leading Gehlen Catholic 14-0 here after the first half of the contest. And, well, the first quarter definitely was all Logan-Magnolia. Second quarter, though, Gehlen Catholic's defense started coming to play and shutting down Logan-Magnolia's offense. Let's take a look at how we got here. We'll first start in the first quarter, where Gehlen Catholic went 3 and out on their punt, had it blocked back to the 8-yard line. Logan-Magnolia took over, and 2 plays later was into the end zone on a 10-yard Brody West touchdown run. It was 7-0. Gehlen Catholic then got the football back and started storming down the field, got all the way to the Logan-Magnolia 1, but was unable to score. They had 4th down and goal from the 1 and turned the ball over on downs. And that gave Logan-Magnolia the ball back from their own 1-yard line. 9 plays, 99 yards later, a 19-yard run from Dylan Oviatt made it 14-0 at the end of one quarter. Gehlen Catholic had the football starting the second quarter and had to punt on a 3-and-out scenario. Logan-Magnolia then got the ball all the way down to the Gehlen Catholic 33 and turned the ball over on downs thanks to a couple of penalties that forced them back to the 45-yard line. Gehlen's next drive, on the second play, Connor Kraft is intercepted by Calvin Wallace. That was the 8th interception of the season for Wallace, and it set up the Panthers with 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Logan-Magnolia then comes out and goes 3 and out. They punt the football all the way to the Gehlen 45-yard line. And then right before halftime, Gehlen Catholic starts driving. They get down to the Logan-Magnolia 12-yard line, and they turn the ball over on downs. An excellent play, though, on 4th and 10, drawn up by Jeremy Schindler. Could not quite find the end zone. Kraft found Bonderson, who made a great leaping catch, but could not get his feet down in bounds. And that has kept Gehlen Catholic off the scoreboard here tonight. Again, our score 14-0 in favor of the 3rd-ranked team in Class A football, Logan-Magnolia. Some numbers here from the first half. First for Logan-Magnolia. The Panthers run unofficially for a total of 130 yards and no passing yards. The only passing play ended in an incompletion for Logan-Magnolia, so they have not been able to gain anything through the air yet. On the ground, Brody West has 2 carries, 11 yards, a rushing touchdown. Dylan Oviatt, 4 carries, 43 yards, and a rushing touchdown. For the Panthers, Oviatt is the leading runner. And it is Carter Edney who has 4 carries, 40 yards, 9 carries, 38 yards for Gavin McGuire. The team's leading runner coming into the contest is 3rd on the team tonight. Those are your individual offensive numbers for Logan-Magnolia. Now for Gehlen Catholic, we're seeing what Coach Schindler wanted, a very balanced offensive output running in the passing, but he just needs a little bit more, another extra step. Gehlen Catholic was 65 yards on the ground, 66 yards passing for 131 total offensive yards. Connor Kraft is 4 of 9 passing for 66 passing yards, an interception in the contest. Bonderson has 3 catches, 57 yards. Ryan Livermore a catch for 9 yards. Running the football, Connor Kraft has tucked it and run 8 times for 26 yards. And Aiden Spangler, 10 carries, 39 yards. Well, it's going to I'm going to sound like Captain Obvious here, but I think the obvious key here for the Gehlen Catholic offense anyway is finish your drives. You have 2 drives, one drive that ended at the 1-yard line, the other ending at the 12 that came up with no points. And, well, just take a look at the scoreboard, do the simple math. If those 2 drives turn around the other way in Galen's favor, this is a tie ball game. Heck, Gehlen might even be in the lead depending on how you view whether Logan-Magnolia would have had the momentum going into that drive after they turned Gehlen over on downs at the 1-yard line. It could be a Gehlen Catholic advantage. The defense made their adjustment, it appeared, from the first quarter into the second quarter, and they really held Logan-Magnolia. Again, they forced the Panthers to turn the ball over on downs, punt, and then they went to the locker room for halftime. Logan-Magnolia couldn't get really anything going offensively. In fact, I've got them for a total of 3 yards gained in the second quarter. I mean, it was all Gehlen Catholic's defense in that second quarter that has kept them close with Logan-Magnolia in this one, down 14-0 at halftime. So keep your pedal to the metal on defense. Of course, Coach Schindler was very pleased with how his defense played last week against Alta Aurelia, holding the Warriors to only 3 points, a season low for the Gehlen Catholic defense. And they're hoping that momentum can keep them going defensively. You just got to get that offense to finish some drives. You finish a couple of drives, this ball game is a totally different story heading into halftime. Logan-Magnolia is going to receive the second half kick. Before they do, we're going to take a break. We're going to try and get you some scores from around Northwest Iowa, get you caught up on all of the playoff football contests around the area. Of course, Remsen St. Mary's in the playoffs. They are playing Exira Elkhorn Kempleton. We'll get you a score update of that contest coming up, and we'll try and track down the playoff scores from the other participants out of Class A District 1. Halftime, third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic 14-0, and we'll be back with scores from around the area after this. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars.
Protect your property, your home, and your land. Contact Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company for your information to update and record for your property protection. Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company.
Hi, this is Joel Johnson of the Maurer Johnson Funeral Home. As graduates of Lamar's community and Gehlen Catholic, Nikki and I are proud to support our local athletic programs. We encourage you to give your family peace of mind by prearranging your funeral services with Maurer Johnson Funeral Home.
Gehlen football playoff broadcast sponsors include Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon, Pizza Ranch in Lamar's, Park Place Estates, MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment and Tire, Holzman Concrete Division, Lolly's Eastside, Lamar's Knights of Columbus.
This is Ethan Herbst, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jay's Football on 1410 AM 96.9 FM KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Bob Evans Field here in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's, online at KLEM1410.com. It is halftime. Third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen Catholic 14-0 in the opening round of the Class A football postseason. Winner moves on to the round of 16 with another step closer to the Unidome. Let's take a look at the scores around the state, around the area, I should say. We'll get you caught up on these contests of interest. We'll start in the regular season, though, over at Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamar's. Fort Dodge taking on the Bulldogs in Week 9 of the regular season, and it's the Dodgers who hold a 15-0 lead over Lamar's in their Week 9 contest. The Bulldogs trying to finish off the year with a winning record under first-year head coach Ken Vigdahl. Can do so with a win tonight. They cannot make the playoffs unless something fell out of my sight out of that RPI rankings. Let's take a look at the other scores from Plymouth County teams in the playoffs, and we'll also try and get some of these Class A District 1 scores. Unfortunately, my phone is not being very cooperative with me tonight, but let's see. We've got 8-player football, 4th-ranked Remsen St. Mary's dominating Exira Elkhorn Kimballton 42-0 in the second quarter of that contest. It is, Kingsley Pearson was up 18-13 over Harris Lake Park last I checked. Hartley Melvin Sanborn dominating Tri-Center to a score of 44-6 in the second quarter. Let's see, South O'Brien is also playing in the playoffs tonight as they are taking on IKM Manning. And Alta Aurelia got the really tough draw out of Class A District 1. They're taking on West Hancock. Unfortunately, I just had it for a moment. Let's see if we can get these scores up there. Don't you just love when technology wants to cooperate with you? It's really handy when it does. Again, 14-0. Third-ranked Logan-Magnolia is leading Gehlen Catholic here in this contest. And, my phone is just not wanting to cooperate with me. That's just kind of the way it is on a cold night. Well, we might do we have something here? No, we do not. All right, well, we gave it a whirl. It was just not working. All right, here we go. South O'Brien leading 8. IKM Manning 7-0 at halftime. Somehow I was able to get that one to work. Let's see. West Hancock playing Alta Aurelia. That one's probably as lopsided as it's going to get. West Hancock's a really good football team, and Alta Aurelia got the really kind of stinky draw out of that contest. But we don't have a score from that one yet. So some close games around the other districts. Other scores on Powell Broadcasting. Of course, Remsen St. Mary's fans, you can turn to Q102.3. They will have that contest of RSM taking on Exira EHK, although the Hawks are just rolling over Exira Elkhorn Kimballton at this point. Out of Class A, District 8, Woodbury Central is leading AHSTW 20-0 at the end of a quarter. That game is on Y Country 101.3. And over on KSCJ, well, they're finishing up the regular season in Class 5A, and Sioux City East is absolutely taking it to Sioux City West 37-0 at the end of a quarter down at Elwood Olson Stadium. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning as we get closer to this second half of the contest here in Logan. Tune in tomorrow morning. We'll have our KLEM Coaches Corner, the final KLEM Coaches Corner of the football season. We'll talk with Coach Jeremy Schindler about this playoff contest and talk to Coach Vigdahl about, their game tonight against Fort Dodge. We'll also get his thoughts on their first year as the Bulldogs under Coach Vigdahl. Lots of things to really be proud of with Coach Vigdahl and the way he coached his squad in this season. They are on the verge of a winning record here tonight if they can pull off the win against Fort Dodge. So we'll talk with both coaches coming up tomorrow morning on the KLEM Coaches Corner starting at 8:05. And if you miss all the action on the Coaches Corner, we'll have that archive for you at KLEM1410.com. Let's get one more break. We'll be back. We'll start the third quarter when we return to Logan after this. It's Gehlen Catholic playoff football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamars, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
Focus, determination, and teamwork are just a few qualities needed to succeed in sports and in school. At Northwest Bank, attention to these same qualities is important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and banking solutions. Best of luck, athletes, and keep reaching for your goals. Member FDIC.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows. Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamars. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
This is Evan Johnson, offensive lineman for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field, start of the third quarter, as Gehlen Catholic hopes to keep their playoff hopes alive in Class A. Taking on Logan-Magnolia. The Panthers lead 14-0, and Logan-Magnolia is going to get the football to start the third quarter. Ready to boot this thing away is Gehlen Catholic's Evan Johnson. Here we go. Third quarter underway. A right-footed end-over-end kick. This is fielded by Wallace. He fumbled it at the 21-yard line. Picks it up to the right numbers, 25. Nowhere to go for Wallace as he's brought down at the 27-yard line. First down and 10 upcoming for Logan-Magnolia. A bit deeper they'll start this drive in their own territory. They're going to spot that one, though, at about the 28. So a favorable spot there for Logan-Magnolia with 11:54 to play in the third quarter. Again, it's 14-0. Panthers lead the Jays, and the Panthers were stagnant offensively in the second quarter. See if Gehlen Catholic can have a similar effect here on this possession. Logan-Magnolia starts under center. This is Wallace off the play-action bootleg right side. Throws it up to Adame. It's caught across midfield, and Bonderson runs him out of bounds in Gehlen territory at the 46. The Panthers go to the air and really shock Galen's defense for 26 yards and a first down right out of the get-go for the Panthers to Nisio Adame. Well, that's definitely a way to start a Panther offense that does not throw the ball a whole lot, if at all. Has thrown the ball to start the second half, caught the Jays off guard, and now at first he turns and gives it to McGuire right side. He's across the 45 to the 40 and tackled forward to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 7 there for McGuire. And it will be second down and 3 as Connor Kraft gets in on the stop. This broadcast of Gehlen Catholic playoff football on KLEM is made possible by Clausen's Clothing, Easy Clean Car Wash, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Rexwinkle Funeral Home, Taco John's, and Vans Sanitation. Here is Calvin Wallace under center. 2 men in the backfield. He gives it to McGuire right side. First down yardage and more. 35-30, 25-20. Right sideline jukes away from the defender. Broke a tackle to the 5 and gets into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. No flags on the play. 39-yard score for Gavin McGuire, his 18th rushing touchdown of the season. And Logan-Magnolia goes up 20-0 with 11:08 to play in the third quarter. Well, Logan-Magnolia just kind of really turned the tables on Galen's offense, or on Galen's defense there, I should say. Baker Lally with a point after try, boots it through the uprights, and it is good. 21-0, Logan-Magnolia right away to start the second half, punches Gehlen in the mouth to score and go up 3 possessions. We'll get a break in, we'll come back. Gehlen will have a chance to respond when we return to Logan. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on KLEM.
This tournament football game brought to you by MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment, Holtzman Concrete Division, Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service, Lamar's Knights of Columbus, Lolly's Eastside, Park Place Estates, Pizza Ranch, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon.
This is Elias Sitzman, offensive lineman for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteeg with you. You're on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's, online at KLEM1410.com. Right away, a three-play, 72-yard drive for Logan-Magnolia ends in a 39-yard rushing touchdown from Gavin McGuire. And the Panthers lead 21-0 really early in the second half, and now it'll be Oviatt to boot this thing away. Since a high right-footed end-over-end kick coming up to field, it is Herbst. Left sideline 15-10, throws it across the field. That is a backwards pass to Bonderson. Right sideline 25-30, turns the corner 45-50, all the way down the field. Bonderson is gone for a Gehlen Catholic touchdown. No flag for a forward pass. Bonderson took the reversal near sideline and goes all the way down the field for 80 yards and a score. And the Jays are on the scoreboard. It's 21-6 Logan-Magnolia. Bonderson with the kick return touchdown. That's the third kick return touchdown for the Jays special team unit this season. And now Gehlen Catholic looks for the point after try with 10:51 to play in quarter number 3. 21-6 Logan-Magnolia. And Livermore will try and convert the point after kick. Ethan Herbst on the hold. What a job by the Gehlen Catholic special teams unit. This is the time to open the playbook. And now we have a whistle, a flag, and I think we've got some movement there in the line of scrimmage. And it is going to be movement on the Jays, so this will back up the point after try. Boy, what a play. I mean, if you've seen the Music City Miracle, just kind of envision that cross-field pass. Herbst throwing it off to Bonderson, who was kind of all alone there on the near sideline, got around the first couple of defenders. That's all he needed. Now the point after try from Livermore is a beauty right through the uprights, and good. 21-7, Gehlen Catholic responds here with 10:51 to play in the third quarter. We're back with more Gehlen Catholic football after this break here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This is John from Siouxland Glass. You're busy. Let me help with pickup and drop off of your vehicle included in your service. Call 712-540-9080 for auto glass repair and replacement.
This is Ryan Livermore, DN for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteeg with you. Here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's, and online at KLEM1410.com. Gehlen Catholic scores on an 80-yard kick return touchdown by Keaton Bonderson. And the Jays trail now 2 possessions. It is 21-7 Logan-Magnolia. Here's a squibber that Logan-Magnolia fields with the up man at the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 38-yard line. And now, well, we're going to see if Gehlen's defense came out to play here in the second half or not, as it was an easy score right away to start the second half for Logan-Magnolia. See if the Gehlen defense has it in them now to make a stop here in quarter number 3. 1st and 10 at the Logan-Magnolia 38. They give it right side. McGuire gets tackled forward across the 40 to the 42. That's a pickup of 4 there for McGuire. And it is 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 upcoming here for the Panthers. who were able to score on 3 plays on their last offensive possession to start the second half. Gehlen's defense did a good job shutting down the Panthers in the second quarter. Well, the start of this third quarter has not gone the way and Gehlen would have liked. Second down and 6, though, for the Panthers at their own 42. Here's a wishbone set for Calvin Wallace under center, receiver right. Wallace takes the snap, fakes the give. McGuire goes right side. Brody West. He broke a tackle, 45, across midfield, up the seam to the 45, and tackled into Gehlen Catholic territory at the 44. That's a pickup of 14 there for Brody West. And it is first down and 10 for the Panthers. 14 yards there for West. He did break a tackle, maybe a yard past the line of scrimmage, and, well, that was enough to get him enough space to get free and pick up big positive yardage for Logan-Magnolia. First and 10 now upcoming at the Gehlen Catholic 44. 9:45 left in the third quarter. Here's Wallace under center. 2 men in the backfield. He turns, gives it to McGuire right side. He's tackled down there in the pile at about the 41. That's a pickup of 3. It's second down and 7. Second down and 7 here for the Panthers after McGuire picks up 3 yards. This broadcast of Gehlen Catholic playoff football on KLEM made possible by Prime Bank, Iowa State Bank, Julie Hurd, a realtor at Century 21 ProLink, Timmons Construction, Tenninger Insurance, Gehlen Catholic Schools, CNOS, Klein Insulation, Wilchin Construction, and Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center. Second down and 7 here at the Gehlen Catholic 41-yard line. The Panthers lead the Jays 21-7. Wishbone set. This is Wallace under center, receiver left. Wallace fakes the give to McGuire, keeps it around the left side to West. 35, has first down yardage, stiff-arming a man and breaking a tackle before being brought down at the 29 for the Panthers. Now to the Gehlen Catholic 30. Brody West on this drive alone has 2 carries for 25 yards. He has 36 yards rushing in the contest to go along with a touchdown. And now West exits the ball game. Carter Edney is into the contest. First and 10 here for the Panthers. Gehlen Catholic 30-yard line. A wishbone set. It's Wallace under center. McGuire the fullback. He turns, fakes the give. McGuire, right side carry. This is Edney across the 25. Broke a tackle, 20. And down into the red zone goes Carter Edney. He's brought down. They're right at the 20-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 10 and enough to move the chains for a first down. Right away, a first down there for Carter Edney. And now into the red zone goes Logan-Magnolia. Gehlen's defense will have to come up with a stop here. But Logan-Magnolia has just been pounding them on the ground here tonight. At 130 yards rushing at halftime. I think they have well eclipsed 200 yards by now. Here's first and 10, Gehlen Catholic 19. 2 men in the backfield here for Wallace. Turns, gives it McGuire right side. Not much to go there for McGuire. He's able to get tackled forward for about a yard to the 18. It'll be second down and 9. Yeah, here Vanegas on the tackle. Yeah, second down and 9. They only give him a yard there for McGuire. As Logan-Magnolia now tries to score, getting down into the red zone. Or the red zone, oddly enough, is, well, they've only been in here, I think, 1 time. 2 times, I should say. And last score coming from 39 yards out. First time they're in there this second half. Second and 9, handoff right side, McGuire. Able to lower his shoulder through the pile, pick up only a couple. Well, they gave him a couple extra down to the 13. And it'll be third down and 5 down to the 14. Third down and 5 on the 4-yard carry for McGuire. He's closing in on 100 yards rushing himself. Gehlen Catholic's defense trying to make a stop here on third down and 5. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. 21-7 Logan-Magnolia. Here is Wallace under center. Wishbone set on 3rd and 5. He turns, fakes the give McGuire. Off tackle running right side. West can't turn the corner. He dove forward. And he is short of the marker at the 11-yard line. 4th down and 2 upcoming here for the Panthers. A humongous chance for Gehlen Catholic to get the Panthers out of the end zone. This will be 4th down and 2 or 3 feels like a really big play. If Gehlen can get the football back, try and get it to a one-score game. Logan-Magnolia 27, 21, Gehlen Catholic 7. 4th down and 3. This is Wallace under center at the Gehlen 12. Wishbone set. He fakes the give to a couple backs, rolls out right to throw to the end zone, batted away. It is caught on the tip. It's caught for a touchdown. That was batted up in the air by Livermore. Adame laying down on the turf on the far side made a spectacular catch, and it's 27-7. Logan-Magnolia leads on Adame's 3rd touchdown reception of the season. I cannot believe it. Livermore batted that thing away, but batted it up enough in the air for Adame to make the catch. And the point after from Lally is through the uprights and good. 28-7. Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic here with 6:14 left to play in the 3rd quarter. We'll get a break and we'll come back. Jays will have a chance to respond when we return. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football live from Logan, Iowa, here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jerry's Pizza, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture, Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In, Four Brothers, Farm Bureau, Tyler Meekma.
This is Jeremy Schindler, head coach for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. A chance for the Jays defense on 4th down ended in a touchdown pass for Logan-Magnolia as they cap off a 9-play, 62-yard drive in 4.5 minutes with an 11-yard touchdown pass from Wallace to Adame. 28-7 Logan-Magnolia. Quarter 3. This kick is squibbed up the middle, taken to the 30-yard line, fielded by Bonderson on a ground ball across the 35 and down at the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 here for Gehlen Catholic from their own 38-yard line. We do want to encourage you to tune in to tomorrow morning's KLEM Coaches Corner. It'll be our final KLEM Coaches Corner of the football season. We'll get started with basketball here in just a few weeks, of course. Boy, it is kind of a little nuts that we're already talking about basketball coming up around the corner, but it is. Basketball gets started a week of Thanksgiving. That's only a few weeks from now. But we've got playoff football right now. 28-7, Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen Catholic. 6:11 left in the 3rd quarter, and a big drive here for the Jays offense. This is the first offensive drive of the 2nd half for Gehlen Catholic. If you remember, they returned to kickoff 80 yards for a touchdown. Kraft play action, looks to throw, takes a shot deep over the right sideline, incomplete to Landon Ryder. That was a high hit from the defensive line. No penalty flag thrown, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. The Logan-Magnolia pass rusher came in with his hands up, came down and hit Kraft up on the shoulders, it looked like, as he let that thing go deep over the sideline. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. I formation set. Kraft under center. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Takes a snap. Hands it off left side. Spangler carries across the 40, 45, and tackled Spangler. It's 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 as Gehlen Catholic's offense starts to rumble to life here in the 2nd half. Jays have not scored offensively yet. Would like to change that here with this drive. 28-7 Logan-Magnolia. I formation again. Kraft, play action Spangler. Bootlegs right side. Throws toward the sideline. Passes incomplete. Threw it behind Venegas. And it's 3rd down and 2. 4th down and 2, beg your pardon. 4th down and 2 following the incompletion. And from your own 46-yard line down 3 scores, I think you're definitely in a 4-down scenario as the Jays offense stays out on the field here. 5.5 to play before the end of the 3rd quarter. 28-7 Logan-Magnolia. Jays to the line of scrimmage. Kraft under center and I formation on 4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. Pump fakes to throw. Passes batted away at the line of scrimmage by the 6'8" defensive lineman True Melby. It's a turnover on downs, and Logan-Magnolia takes over at the Gehlen 46. True Melby, all 6'8" of him, bats that pass away, and it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers in Gehlen territory. Well, Gehlen coach Jeremy Schindler highlighted that in our pregame about their offensive line play, but well, he was not expecting Melby to have an impact defensively. That left side of the Logan-Magnolia offensive line was what he was talking about in our pregame, with Melby at 6'8" and Johnson at 6'6", 281. But here's 1st and 10 for the Panther offense. Gehlen 46, handoff up the middle. McGuire has positive yardage across the 45-40. Tackled there at the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 6, and it will be 2nd down and 4. Well, McGuire now up above 100 yards rushing, 16 carries, 102 yards rushing, with 1 rushing touchdown to go along with it. That touchdown run coming from 39 yards. So 2nd down and 4. Gehlen Catholic 40, under 5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. 2 men in the backfield with a tight end left side of Wallace under center. He turns, fakes the give McGuire, gives it left side off tackle Oviatt. Outside the numbers, 40, 35, left sideline 31. Pickup of about 8 for Oviatt to the 32. 1st down yardage there for Dylan Oviatt. And moving the chains for Logan-Magnolia. Each ball carrier is doing a fantastic job for Logan-Magnolia. Right now they have 3 ball carriers with 50 yards rushing or more, and 4 at 40 or more. Logan-Magnolia's offense absolutely clicking with those 4 main ball carriers. It is Brody West, Carter Edney, Gavin McGuire, and Dylan Oviatt. Here's 1st and 10 of the Gehlen Catholic 32. It is Wallace under center, 2 men in the backfield. Gives it McGuire, left side across the 30, leaps over a defender, gets brought down at the 26-yard line. A pickup of 6 there for McGuire. Sets up 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. 3:50 left in the 3rd quarter. 28-7 Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen. The Jays have not scored less than double digits in a contest this season. 15 was the lowest they put up. That was week 1 against Unity Christian. Since then, the Jays have put up at minimum 22 or more points in every contest this season. They've been held to 7 here tonight. 2nd down and 4, Gehlen Catholic 26. A handoff off the fake, left side. Oviatt turns the corner to the 25, 15, 10, and down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Oviatt with 17 yards, sets up 1st and goal for Logan-Magnolia. Oviatt now 68 yards rushing on 6 carries and a touchdown. And looking to try and add to that here with 3:05 to play before the end of the 3rd quarter. The new pairings in the round of 16 in classes 2A and below will be released. And like they were last week, they'll be released at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And that's when they will pod the teams into 4 pods of 4 when they get the qualifiers to head to the Dome. 1st and goal at the 9 of Gehlen Catholic. Wallace under center, 2 men in the backfield. He turns, gives it to McGuire. Straight up the middle, keeps his footing up to the 5-yard line. Still keeps going and gets in for a touchdown. Wow, McGuire drug a couple of defenders into the end zone. A 9-yard score. And it's 34-7. Logan-Magnolia up 4 scores on Gehlen Catholic. That 9-yard score by McGuire is his 2nd of the ball game, 19th of the season. 2nd of the 3rd quarter as well. That's 3 scores here in quarter number 3 for Logan-Magnolia. Baker Lally on the point after try. The spot, the hold, and the kick is inside the right upright. And good. 35-7 Logan-Magnolia up on Gehlen Catholic. Back with more postseason football from Logan after this on KLEM.
Certified Public Accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Lamar's.
This is Connor Kraft, quarterback for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jay's Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteeg with you right here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's, online at KLEM1410.com. It's 35-7, third-ranked Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen Catholic, 2:34 left in the third quarter. And, well, you're in desperation mode now for the Jays, who are down 4 scores. You need to be perfect the rest of the way if you want a chance to come back and keep your season alive here in the Class A football postseason. It'll be Herbst and Bonderson back to return. This is a squibber right up the middle. The Jays dive on it at the 38 with Cole McCarty. So 1st and 10 upcoming for Gehlen Catholic from their own 38-yard line with 2:33 left in quarter 3. This broadcast of postseason football on KLEM made possible by Hummer's Lawn Care, Pease Pizza House, Universal Windows Direct, Top Notch Automotive, Exit Realty Midwest, and Premier Communications. The Gehlen Catholic offense heads back out onto the field, trying to make something happen here. The last possession for the Jays ended in a turnover on downs. They couldn't get much going on that possession. Here is 1st and 10 for Gehlen Catholic. Kraft with 4 receivers, 2 on either side, drops to throw and spikes a screen pass to Bonderson. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. He was facing a ton. Kraft was, I beg your pardon. Kraft was facing a ton of pressure there. Logan-Magnolia's pass rush has been getting to him with, some pretty incredible ease, as we have a whistle that stops play for a moment. Of course, the clock was stopped. And I'm not sure. We're going to get a new player in for Gehlen. I think either he had his helmet off or they spotted some blood. Yeah, it looks like blood is going to be the cause there for the Gehlen Catholic offensive lineman to head off the field. Trevor Morris replaces the lineman heading out off of the field. 2nd down and 10 here for Gehlen at their own 38-yard line. Kraft with 2 receivers on either side of him. Out of the gun, Venegas in the backfield. Kraft fumbled the football, rolls out right, gets sacked at the 34-yard line, and who else but Jordan Kerger. Kerger has his 3rd sack of the contest. It's 3rd and 14. Kerger had the block punt at the beginning of the contest and now has had 3 sacks in this contest. Kerger came into the contest with 2 sacks total. So here's 3rd and 14 for Gehlen at their own 34-yard line. And desperation mode settling in here for the Jays. Going to have to go to the air, even though Gehlen was hoping to have their running game be a big factor. Kraft to throw on 3rd and 14. 4 receivers going out, rolls right, and he throws it away. We're going to get a flag on the hit as Kerger spun him around, and McGuire came in to help out. Kraft got rid of it. I think this flag is going to be a face mask on the Panthers, I do believe. See, of course, what it's a personal foul face mask. That's going to give the Jays 1st down yardage. 15 yards on the personal foul face mask. That will move the chains. Although I think it should be from the original. Yeah, it is from the original line of scrimmage. All right, I thought for a moment that would be a spot foul. Now they're ready to move this thing up. So there we go. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Gehlen. Out to their own 49, right at midfield, basically. So out to the 49-yard line. Galen's able to move the chains. Thank goodness. And some new life maybe into the Gehlen offense following that face mask penalty that resulted in 15 yards and a 1st down. 1:40 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Score update from Jim Lorenzen Field. 22-0, Fort Dodge leading Lamar's at the end of the 3 quarters. 4 receivers, 2 on either side. Kraft looks to throw, goes down. Another sack for Jordan Kerger. That's 4 sacks for Kerger. Back behind the 45 to the 44. That's a loss of 7. It'll be second down and 17. Jordan Kerger is everywhere, to say the least. That's putting it nicely. Kerger has blocked the punt and has 4 sacks in this contest. It's now second down and 16, back to the 43. Minute 7 left in quarter 3. Here's Kraft in the gun. 2 receivers on either side. Spangler in the backfield. Kraft drops to throw. 3-man rush. Pass left sideline. Caught by Bonderson across midfield into Panther territory, where he's tackled forward at the 47-yard line. A pickup of 10 there for Bonderson. Short of the marker, brings up third down. Let's call it 6. 3rd and 6 here for Gehlen to the Logan-Magnolia 47-yard line. Jays hoping to keep their drive alive. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is running. 35-7, Logan-Magnolia leads. 3 receivers stacked right side. Kraft takes a big drop out of the gun. Throws it over the middle. Pass is caught. What a great catch. It's Ryan Livermore across the 35 to the 31-yard line. 16 yards and a first down for the Jays. What a great ball through a tight window from Connor Kraft. Found Livermore for 16 and moves the chains for Gehlen. The Jays can maybe snap it one more time here in the third quarter. Clock's running with 12 seconds left in the quarter. 3 right, 1 left of Kraft in the gun. The Panthers rush 4. Kraft looks to throw, rolling out right, pump fakes, now keeps it up the middle. 30, 25, 20, has some green in the red zone. Tackled across the 15 to the 14, 13-yard line. That's 18 yards for Kraft, and it will end the third quarter. Our score heading into quarter number 3. Logan-Magnolia 35, Gehlen Catholic 7. We're going to break in fourth quarter coming up next. Don't go anywhere. It's Gehlen Catholic playoff football live from Logan, Iowa on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars.
Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamars.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Farm Bureau Tyler Mi'kmaq, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture,
Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee in Lamars, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service,
Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Jerry's Pizza, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In, and Four Brothers.
This is Dylan Lehman, running back for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Welcome back to Logan. Start of the fourth quarter. Gehlen is driving as 1st and 10 of the Logan-Magnolia 13. Kraft throws left sideline, caught by Bonderson out to the 10-yard line, nowhere to go. Bonderson tackled to the 11, a pickup of 2. It'll be second down and 8. It is Logan-Magnolia leading Gehlen Catholic 35-7 here as we start the fourth quarter. Daniel Versteg with you. Happy you're along for the ride here on KLEM. The Jays trying to keep their season alive against the third-ranked team in Class A football, Logan-Magnolia. Kraft under center, I formation, receiver on either side. On 2nd and 8, play action. Kraft looks to throw, evades a sack, keeps it himself left sideline to the 5, lowers his shoulder down inside the 5. He's got first down yardage down to the 2. Maybe the 1, pickup of 9. It'll be first and goal for the Jays down to the 1-yard line. A pickup of 10 there for Kraft on the quarterback scramble. And now the Jays, well, let's see if they can get into the end zone from the 1 here. First and goal. They had a drive end at the 1 on a turnover on downs early on in the contest. I formation, receiver on either side. Kraft to Spangler, lowers his shoulder, spins toward the goal line, and he is short of the goal line at the 1. It'll be second and goal. He did not get in on that carry. And we'll try this again. 2nd and goal from the 1. 35-7. Logan-Magnolia leads Gehlen. The Jays trying to cut into that here. 2nd and goal at the 1. Handoff up the middle. Spangler that time gets into the end zone for a Gehlen Catholic touchdown. Aiden Spangler with a rushing touchdown, his 12th of the year, 35-13. The Jays, well, they're starting to kind of whittle away at it and see if they can make something happen here late. Jays are going to keep their offense out on the field, and they're going to try and go for they're going to go for the point after. Beg your pardon. I thought they were going to keep the offense out there. Instead, a point after try upcoming here for Livermore. Hold from Herbst. Snap spot. Livermore got it through the uprights. It's good. 14-0. Or, 35-14. Logan-Magnolia up on Gehlen Catholic. We're back with more. Logan-Magnolia gets the football when we return to Logan here on KLEM.
Gehlen football playoff broadcast sponsors include Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon, Pizza Ranch in Lamar's, Park Place Estates, MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment and Tire, Holzman Concrete Division, Lolly's East Side, Lamar's Knights of Columbus.
This is Keaton Vonderson, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Logan. Daniel Versteg with you. You're on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's online at KLEM1410.com. The Jays finish off a 10-play drive that took 62 yards to score, and it took about 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes off the clock, and ended with a rushing touchdown here from Aiden Spangler. And now we have a flag on the kick. This will be offsides on the Jays. They'll re-tee it up from the 35 with 10:39 to play in the ballgame. So it will be the Jays trying to re-kick this one. Following that touchdown run by Spangler, it was his 12th of the season. First of the contest, it was the first touchdown scored by the Gehlen offense here tonight. And now the Jays will kick this thing off from their own 35-yard line. Ready to boot this one away. This is another onside kick. We're going to get another flag called as Johnson had that thing actually roll almost perfectly. But instead, Gehlen Catholic's going to lose another 5 yards on this offside penalty on the kickoff. And so the Jays will re-kick it from the 30, trying to get the ball back quickly. And Gehlen is unable to keep themselves on their own side of the line of scrimmage. Johnson's been kicking some actually pretty decent onside kick opportunities. This time everybody's onside, but this one is going to roll right to a Logan-Magnolia defender at midfield. And the Panthers will start at their 50-yard line here with 10:39 left in regulation. So the Jays will be looking for a quick 3-and-out to try and get the ball back. And Logan-Magnolia's offense running the football with ease here tonight. Heads back out onto the field. From the 50-yard line, it is 1st and 10 for Logan-Magnolia. Here is Wallace under center. 2 men in the backfield. He takes a snap, gives it left side. McGuire gets across midfield and into Jay territory at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 4 there for McGuire. And it is 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 upcoming here for the Panthers, whose main goal right now, just keep on shredding that clock. There's no reason to be taking any hasty snaps at this point. And this is kind of where having a visible play clock is a benefit for Logan-Magnolia, because then you can really tick it down to 1 second without having to worry about how close you are to a delay of game. But our white hat or our back judge, one of those two, has the play clock on the field. A handoff left side, it's Brody West. He has first down yardage across the 40. And down to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 11 there for West, has first down yardage for Logan-Magnolia. The more first downs for Logan-Magnolia, the lesser the chances. Gehlen's going to get a chance to cut the deficit any lower than 3 scores. 9:40 in the ball game, 35-14. Logan-Magnolia up on Gehlen Catholic. Well, that Jay defense had a lot to really be proud of with that second quarter performance, but since then, Logan-Magnolia has been able to score at will on Gehlen Catholic. Here's that wishbone set, receiver left, none right. And off right side, it goes to Edney. Broke through the line across the 30, tackled up the seam to the 26-yard line, 9 yards for Edney. And it is second down and 1. Second down and a yard here for the Panthers. 9 minutes to play. Logan-Magnolia in their 18th playoff appearance. Second in a row, making the playoffs last year. Losing out in the quarterfinals, though, not making the trip to the Dome. Last time they made the trip to the Unidome, they won it all in 2014. Second down and a yard from the Gehlen Catholic 26. There's 3 men in the backfield. It's kind of a T formation now as they give it to McGuire around the left side. And he's across the 25 to the 20. Pickup of 6, enough to move the chains for a Logan-Magnolia first down. 118 rushing yards on 19 carries for Gavin McGuire. Also 2 rushing touchdowns, both of those coming in quarter number 3. The Panthers have first and 10 from the Jays' 20-yard line. 35-14 Logan-Magnolia, 8:08 to play in regulation. Here's Wallace under center. Wishbone set, receiver right. He gives it to Edney, looking to bounce off, tackle right side, up the seam, 15, flag on the play. This might be for holding on the receiver near side of the 13. Edney picks up 7 yards. There's a Gehlen Catholic defender down on the play. Lots to unpack here. And we are going to get holding called on the Panthers, so that'll back him up 10 yards from the spot of the 16. And so it'll be first down and about 16 to go at the 26. And having to come off the field now is Evan Johnson, the senior, as he was the one slow to get up, and our officials blew the whistle for him to get off the field. Or to stop play for a moment so they could get him off the field. And so now Logan-Magnolia starts this set of downs back 6 yards from their original spot. It'll be first and 16 from the Jays' 26. Wallace fakes the give to McGuire, gives it to Edney on the left side. He's across the 25. And he's tackled forward up to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. 7 yards there for Carter Edney. Second down and 9 upcoming. Second and 9 here for the Panthers, who have since they lost by 5 points in Week 2 to Woodbury Central, they have not lost a ball game since. They've won 6 in a row, and they're looking to win their 7th here. As well, the more this clock runs down, the less the chances Gehlen Catholic is going to have to score once again. Second and 9. Jays down 3 possessions. Wallace under center. 2 men in the backfield. He turns and gives it to McGuire right side across the 15. Tripped up short of the marker at the 11. It's a pickup of 8 for McGuire. Third down and 1. 20 carries, 126 yards for McGuire. He's been the lead dog on the ground for the Panthers with a couple of rushing touchdowns here tonight as well. Of course, he's one of the top 5 running backs in Class A football this year. He's 5th in yards. And he's got to be up there in rushing touchdowns as well. Third down and 1 upcoming here in the Gehlen Catholic 11. Panthers trying to get a goal-to-go scenario so they can run even more time off the clock. Wallace under center, 2 men in the backfield, tight end left. He gives it to McGuire straight up the middle, first down yardage. Across the 10, down to the 5, pickup of 6. It'll be first and goal for the Panthers. So first down and goal from the 5. Under 6 to play in the fourth quarter. Well, it's you know, the writing is somewhat on the wall now for Gehlen Catholic, but the Jays coming down to the wire were able to put together one heck of a finish to the regular season. First and goal, Gehlen Catholic 5. Here is Wallace under center. 2 men in the backfield in an I formation. He gives it right side. This is Oviatt looking off tackle to the pylon. Pushes his defender in for a Logan-Magnolia touchdown. Dylan Oviatt scores with 5:27 left in the ball game. A 5-yard score. And it's all Logan-Magnolia. They lead 41-14. Logan-Magnolia up big. We've got a flag thrown by our white hat. And we have unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Logan-Magnolia. This is going to be, nope. No, we have offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Jays.
They've got, is it just on Gehlen or on Logan as well? I think it was on both. We had offsetting penalties there. And so it'll be a point after try for Lally. Try and go up 42-14. Snap, spot, point after kick through the uprights. And good. It is 42-14. Logan-Magnolia up big. Gehlen will get the football. 5:27 to play. We're back after this break to Bob Evans Field in Logan on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
This is Ethan Herbst, wide receiver for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bob Evans Field in Logan. Daniel Versteg with you. 5:27 left to play in this contest. It's all Logan-Magnolia. They lead Gehlen Catholic 42-14. And so that previous unsportsmanlike conduct penalty was just on Gehlen Catholic. And the result of it means that Logan-Magnolia gets to kick off from the Gehlen Catholic 45-yard line. So really good spot for the kickoff to pin the Jays back. Big swing at it. Yep, might as well send that thing out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gehlen Catholic will get the football from their own 20-yard line following that touchback. 5:26 to play in regulation. It's 42-14 Logan-Magnolia, and the Panthers will punch their ticket to the round of 16 coming up next week. Again, those pairings in classes 2A down to 8-player. Actually, all of the pairings in the round of 16 will come out tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So no reason to stay up late again tonight. I am glad the High School Athletic Association made that change a couple of years ago. They used to be releasing these things at 3:30 in the morning or something like that. I'm glad the association has been able to tell us to go to bed on these Friday nights after the regular season's over. Here's Kraft dropping back to throw on 1st and 10 from the 20. Rolls out to his left, throws it down the seam. That's a great catch by Livermore at the 29-yard line. Pickup of 9 at 2nd down and 1. What an excellent catch. Livermore's come up with a couple of those big catches. And again, it is just kind of desperation mode here for the Jays as they try and keep their season alive. 2nd down and 1 upcoming, 5 minutes to play. Here's Kraft, 2 receivers on either side of him in the gun. Helmet high snap, 5-step drop out of the gun, faces some pressure, steps up, spins away from one tackler, gets sacked by another. Back to the 25-yard line. Rex Johnson on the stop. And 3rd down and 5 upcoming here for the Jays. Seems like when Gehlen gets something going, it's just Logan-Magnolia's defense comes up to make another play on the next play, next play from scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 5, 4:24 in the ball game. Kraft drops back to throw, faces more pressure, rolls out to his right. He keeps it himself, has first down yardage, 35, 40. Flag on the play comes out as Kraft is tackled at the 44-yard line. There was some jostling over on the far side of the field as Kraft picked up 19 yards to the 44, but this might come back. We'll have to see. It's going to be hold on the Jays. And so a 10-yard penalty from the spot is going to negate the first down. It's going to remain 3rd down.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Back to the 22-yard line. Right? Yeah, the 22. Following the penalty, it'll be 3rd down and 8 now for Gehlen. Coming with 4:08 to play in the ball game. Clock is running. 42-14 Logan-Magnolia. Jays with their last possession offensively, potentially. Here is Kraft. 4 receivers. Drops to throw on 3rd and 8. Rolls out right. He faces pressure. Looks to throw and gets sacked from behind. Inside the 20-yard line. There's another flag on the play back at the 23. This will probably be another hold on the Jays. And, well, they're going to see if Logan-Magnolia wants it. I don't know if they will. They might just take the 4th down. It is declined, so, yeah, that'll be a loss of, a couple. Well, basically nothing there. Loss of no yards. It'll be 4th down and 9. And Gehlen down 4 scores, 3:46 to play in the ball game. Well, it looks like send the punting unit out there. And Keaton Bonderson will look to boot this thing away on potentially the last play for the Jays here tonight. Logan-Magnolia will be able to just kind of run the ball out and finish this one with a big win. Logan-Magnolia has now scored 40 points or more in all 5 of their home football contests this season. 3:30 to play. Bonderson ready to boot this thing away. Runs right and sends a wobbler off. This bounces at the 40, out of bounds on the Logan-Magnolia side of the field. And they'll mark it off from the 49. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Now all the way up to the Gehlen 40-yard line. So 3:21 to play in the ball game. 40-yard line here for Logan-Magnolia. Just has to run a couple of plays, and he can advance on to the round of 16 in Class A football. This was a tall task. Gehlen Catholic knew it was going to be either Logan or it was going to be either North Butler, depending on what district they were going to send Gehlen to. And here they are at Logan. Kai Carrott's into the ball game now. New quarterback for the Panthers, and this carry goes up the middle for 5 yards. It was Roden on the carry, picking up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 here for Logan-Magnolia. The Panthers will advance on to the round of 16 on a 7-game winning streak. They'll be 8-1 overall. Gehlen Catholic will see their season come to an end at 5-4. Here's Carrott giving it up the middle. And this carry picking up a couple yards for Calvin Collins to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and 2 there upcoming. So 3rd down and 2. And, well, this will conclude our coverage of Gehlen Catholic football this season. Excellent season for the Jays, picking up their 16th playoff appearance in program history. Next week, we'll head to Remsen and start picking up the Hawks on their playoff trail. Here's the fake handoff. They give it left side. This is Roden on the carry across the 30 to the 29. 3 yards and enough for a first down. So it'll be first down and 10 to the 29-yard line on the 3-yard carry by Roden. Minute 57 to play. And Logan-Magnolia is just running out the clock here the rest of the way. Finish out this ball game. Again, Gehlen finishes off the 2021 season 5-4. Logan-Magnolia, 7 wins in a row, now 8-1, heads to the round of 16. Logan-Magnolia lines up in the victory formation, and they can just kneel it out here. I think one more time should be about it. Kai Carrot, they'll do it one more time. But that'll be your ball game here from Bob Evans Field in Logan. And our final score, 42-14. Logan-Magnolia, the third-ranked team in Class A football, defeats Gehlen Catholic here in the opening round of the Class A football postseason. Number of seniors graduating off of this Gehlen Catholic squad, including Dylan Lehman, who was injured most of the year. Yahir Venegas, a senior. Ryan Livermore graduates. Ethan Herbst, along with Mitchell Augustine, Elias Sitzman, Evan Johnson, the seniors graduating for Gehlen Catholic. But it's tough to kind of look at it now, but there are a number of players coming back for Gehlen Catholic that have made a ton of impact, namely, just right away, Connor Kraft, Keaton Bonderson, and Aiden Spangler. If you look at it through that positive light, there's a lot of talent coming back for Gehlen Catholic football. Ryan Augustine is another one. I don't want to miss too many more, but those are the couple more that stick out in my mind. As the clock runs out on the second kneel of the drive, that will be your final score. Again, from Logan, Iowa, 42-14. The third-ranked Logan-Magnolia ends Gehlen Catholic season on the road. The Jays finish 5-4. Logan-Magnolia will take a 7-game winning streak into the round of 16 with an 8-1 record. Our final score again, 42-14. Logan-Magnolia defeats Gehlen Catholic in the round of 32. We're going to break in. We'll come back. We'll wrap up this contest. We'll have post-game analysis, stats, and much more to round out this coverage of Gehlen Catholic postseason football. Live from Logan. We're back with our post-game coverage after this on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM, Lamar's.
This tournament football game brought to you by MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment, Holtzman Concrete Division, Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service, Lamar's Knights of Columbus, Lolly's Eastside, Park Place Estates, Pizza Ranch, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon,
Floyd Valley Therapies. Whether you have experienced an injury, accident, had surgery, or are dealing with chronic pain, we are here to offer personalized care to every patient every time. Learn more about our extensive services at floydvalley.org.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's in Akron.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jerry's Pizza, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture, Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In Four Brothers, Farm Bureau Tyler Miekma.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling, proud supporters of local athletics.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Gehlen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
This Gehlen Catholic playoff football game brought to you by Jim's Feed Supply Pioneer Seeds, Farm Bureau Tyler Miekma, Bolin Chiropractic Acupuncture.
Get Branded 360, Hy-Vee and Lamar's, Sitzman Real Estate Team, Hearing Health Center, BF&S Lawn and Tree Service,
Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Jerry's Pizza, Chapman Overhead Doors, Bob's Drive-In, and Four Brothers.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
Gehlen football playoff broadcast sponsors include Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Babcock Meat Company in Alton and Sheldon, Pizza Ranch in Lamar's, Park Place Estates, MRK Insurance, Pro Alignment and Tire, Holzman Concrete Division, Lolly's East Side, Lamar's Knights of Columbus.
This is Evan Johnson, offensive lineman for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to our post-game coverage from Bob Evans Field in Logan. Our final score, 42-14. Logan-Magnolia defeats Gehlen Catholic and is on to the round of 16, sporting a 7-game winning streak, and will improve to 8-1 heading into the round of 16. Gehlen Catholic falls to 5-4 and sees their season come to an end in the playoffs. 16th playoff appearance for the Jays, and this one ends in Logan in this one. Our final score again is Gehlen Catholic 42 or Logan-Magnolia 42, Gehlen Catholic 14. Let's take a look at our numbers here. First for Gehlen Catholic, finished with 190 yards of offense, 103 passing, 87 rushing. Leading performer, well, I guess Aiden Spangler's one of them. 12 carries, 47 rushing yards, a rushing touchdown. Keaton Bonderson had a kick return touchdown, but was unable to get into the end zone offensively. 5 catches, 69 yards. 3 catches, 34 yards for Ryan Livermore, as he goes with 3 catches there. 7 for 16 passing and an interception with 103 passing yards for Connor Kraft. Gehlen just could not keep things rolling here in this one offensively. They got down inside the red zone a couple of times, and those were some missed opportunities for the Jays to capitalize on things. Third quarter for Logan-Magnolia ended in 3 scores, a couple of rushing touchdowns from McGuire, and a touchdown pass from Wallace to Adame. The Panthers would get one more in the fourth quarter. Gehlen got a touchdown in the fourth quarter as well. Logan-Magnolia finishes with 365 yards of offense, 328 on the ground, 37 passing. That is very similar to their yards per game average. It's actually scary how close that is to their yards per game average. And another solid performance for Logan-Magnolia, putting up 42 points. Let's see, leaders on the ground. You got to go with Gavin McGuire, 21 carries, 132 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Brody West had 6 carries, 50 yards, a rushing touchdown. Dylan Ovey at 7 carries, 73 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. And it was Calvin Wallace. He goes 2 for 3 for 37 yards and a touchdown pass. That going to Nisio Adame, who had 2 catches, 37 yards, and that touchdown catch. Again, Logan-Magnolia is 8-1, winners of 7 in a row. They'll move on to the round of 16. We don't know who Logan-Magnolia will play next week. They will find that out coming up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Again, Gehlen's season ends at 5-4. Well, let's really quickly remind you to tune in tomorrow morning to the KLEM Coaches Corner. Starts at 8:05. We'll talk with Coach Ken Vigdahl, head coach of Lamar's football, and also head coach of Gehlen Catholic football, Jeremy Schindler. It'll be our final KLEM Coaches Corner of the football season, and we hope you'll tune in. If not, we'll have it archived for you on our website, klem1410.com. Let's take a look at other scores from around Plymouth County. It was 4th-ranked Remsen St. Mary's winning over Exira, Elkhorn, Kembleton 42 to 12. Winner there for RSM. They'll move on to the round of 16, and our next KLAM football coverage broadcast next week will be Remsen St. Mary's, whoever they end up playing in the round of 16. Hartley Melvin Sandborn is leading Tri-Center 64-30 in the third quarter. Well, we're not going to get a whole lot of other scores. Just to kind of take my word for that there were some really good Class A contests around the area. Lamar's drops their regular season finale to Fort Dodge 35-15. The Bulldogs end with a losing record at 4-5. So coming up on KLAM Radio, our next coverage of sports comes your way Monday evening from the Tim Dreckman Memorial Gym at Gehlen Catholic High School. We'll have coverage of the Jays volleyball squad, the second-ranked team in the state, take on MMCRU in the semifinals of the regional. That's coming up Monday evening on KLAM, and if they beat MMCRU, we'll have coverage of their regional final from Bishop Gehlen High School. That'll be an 8 o'clock first serve Wednesday evening. Catch all the action. Postseason volleyball on KLAM. Our next football coverage will come your way Friday night. Remsen St. Mary's against whoever they end up playing in the round of 16 in the 8-player postseason. Well, that'll do it here for tonight's contest from Logan. Again, our final score, 42-14. Logan-Magnolia defeats Gehlen Catholic. Thanks for tuning in, Jays fans, all season long. It was a pleasure to bring you this Gehlen Catholic football season on your airwaves, and a pleasure to be welcomed into your surroundings here this season. We hope to do it again for basketball and softball and baseball, and, of course, we hope to have a nice, deep postseason volleyball run this fall as we bring you that coverage this season on KLAM. Thanks for tuning in to this contest from Logan. Again, thank our sponsors bringing you this contest. Too many to name, but thank you to them. If you heard their commercial in this broadcast, be sure to tell them thanks for their coverage of high school, or their support of high school sports on your radio. Again, our final score, Gehlen Catholic season comes to an end at Logan-Magnolia, 42-14. Comes in the postseason. Thanks for tuning in all season long.